Hello and welcome back to the stream where today we're going to be playing Genshin Impact. Now last time, I believe we left off with the last of the Fontaine Archon quest. Now I believe there's going to be more Archon quests since we still have to go over those random water blocks and like why the Primordial Sea is directly under... Why the Primordial Sea is even a thing still, first of all. Second, why the Primordial Sea is under the fortress of Meripede and was called a Melusine. Speaking of Melusine, last stream, well, I was about to say but I realized that, Neuvillette is in fact the Fontaine Dragon. The dragon skeleton that we see here was the previous Hydro Dragon for the previous Hydro Archon. And I had not realized that. I didn't believe that there was another Hydro Dragon. But apparently there is, because that is Neuvillette, because he controls the rain, and honestly, I feel like he has more power than, what's her name? Farina? Anyways, first of all, I want to read this, because apparently today? Yeah, today was Xinyan's birthday, and I love that. Because Xinyan's a good character. Hold on. I just realized something's going on with the screen, and I don't know why. How do I revert it back to normal? Normally in Genshin stream, there shouldn't be that bar. I'm glad I noticed that quickly. Alright, let me see if I can fix that real quick. Before I read Xinyan's thing. Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna hide it really quickly, just to see if it can work. I don't know why it's doing this. It's probably because I played Skyrim last time. But it should be locating to Genshin, and I don't know why it's not. Hold on. Please don't tell me I bugged it. See, I'm still figuring out the whole thing with OBS and streaming and that kind of stuff, so bear with me for a moment. It's being picky, though. Please don't. I have stuff to do. I'm gonna log out of Genshin real quick to see if that works. I honestly should have stuck in with the double bar thing because now it's not working! Ah, crap. Also, another thing which is nice, I believe in either 4.2 or 4.1 second version, second update basically, Venti and Wriothesley will be the banner characters, and I'm really excited about that because Venti hasn't gotten a banner in, I want to say like 10 updates or something, because I don't know. They just really favored Zhongli over all the other Archons. Now let me see if this will behave. It's definitely doing the music. It's not letting me... Is it because I'm streaming right now? Why the heck isn't it loading? Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay, so I might have bugged something. Alright. Well, I guess for now, I'll figure that out later, and I will just do what's called a display capture, which it will capture my current display, so you should be able to see this. Yeah, so that should work. Alright, I'm gonna figure that out later, I guess. It is working now. Kind of. Alright, Xinyan's birthday. A couple days ago, while I was dining in Wanman restaurant, a friend of Rock from Fontaine recognized me and asked for an autograph. A friend of Rock? Do you mean like Geo or rock music? Because Xinyan does one of those. Because obviously she's a pyro character. Honestly, I feel like even though Xinyan got some love, last Golden Apple Archipelago, I feel like Xinyan deserves more love. Xinyan and a few other side characters. Or background characters? I don't know what they are. From Fontaine recognized me and asked for an autograph. Oh, from Fontaine. But this one was surprised by what I was eating and said a singer like me should avoid spicy foods. Why? Girl can eat what she wants. She is spicy. But there's no way I could squeeze a song out if I have to live on bland, tasteless food all the time. You go, Xinyan! Besides, I realize that if I inhale hard after eating spicy food, I can make use of an... I don't know what that is, vocal resonance area to add flavor to my singing. Quite literally. I've been working hard to master it, so for my birthday, I'll eat all the spicy I want and use that super husky voice to sing something really rock and roll. You go, Xinyan! I like husky singing voices too. I need an audience to bear witness to this brand new technique, so you better be there or be square. I'm gonna be there if I could, Xinyan. Xinyan, they won't let me. Alright, what we're gonna do this stream is figure out how long this is gonna be because it's an event with Venti and Hu Tao, which I haven't actually done Hu Tao's story quest on this, but she is the what is this called? The Wangshan funeral director? Is that what it's called? She's like the 78th funeral director or something like that. Her grandpa was a funeral director, I think. People just find her strange, obviously, because she's trying to sell people coffins for when they die. She is a little strange, but I both like and intermediary like Hu Tao, I guess. Although I love this art. This art is really cute! Waterborne poetry. People pass to and fro beneath the stone gate, and the scent of dandelion wine drifts through the air alongside laughter and cheer. The winding water and wafting winds greet the start of a poetic adventure with friends. Was that trying to rhyme? I don't know. In high school, poetry was like my worst thing in English class. So, I guess we're gonna see how this goes. What did Paimon say? Like, we should go to Wangshu Inn. Because just when I start up the game, because I was on Genshin most of the weekend, I guess. Because I was actually farming for Hydro Dragon stuff. And now the only thing I need to actually build him is these transoceanic pearls and all other things because I have the horns, I have the lumatoils, and I have the fragments. So I just need these. But when I just started the game, Paimon said something and I wasn't listening because I already turned the sound down at that point. So I don't know what she said. You hear that Mondstadt and Leeway are hosting a join event? I think they meant to say joint? I don't know. A joint event and decide to take a look. Alright, well that's not the first time, but I remember, was it the last Lantern Rite, I think? Where we were basically, not on this account obviously, at like a party type thing. And Zhongli was there, Venti was there, Xiao, Hu Tao, I think? I think Hu Tao was the reason why everybody was there. Xingqiu, Changyun, and maybe Xiangling. Those are all the people I remember being there, but it was so funny. Well, obviously we were there too. But it was so funny because I remember how Xiao was there, and how tense Xiao was because they were pretending, Venti and Zhongli were pretending like they didn't know each other, and that was stressing Xiao out. Because obviously he has animal vision, but he lives in Liyue, and it was just stressing the crap out of him. And even Hu Tao was onto Zhongli saying he might be some sort of adeptus. Obviously they laughed it off as a joke, but I feel like it made Xiao more tense. Oh, I felt bad for Xiao during that event. Man. Alright. Ooh, are we gonna see Xiao? Ooh, my baby! I know I have a lot of babies. Oh! Hi, Venti. What are you doing here? Actually, Zhongli threw rocks at him, so... In Genshin lore, I believe it is that, Venti, he, like, melted the snow for his people so they could live on the land. And, he also, like, capsized mountains, basically, that were in Mondstadt, except Dragonspine. I don't know why he left Dragonspine alone, but I think there's actually a Mondstadt stock that will be there in the future games, so there could be more Mondstadt than we actually see currently. Anyways, yeah, Zhongli threw rocks at him, and Venti didn't like that. So, the kind of tense relationship there. But I know I have no chance of getting Venti next update, is it? I think the update is Wednesday, which is good. I know I have no chance of getting him, but I'm still gonna try because I want all the Archons on this account.
Oh,
and dragons, obviously.
We were just talking about you. This is more serendipitous than finding Mora after face planting on the road.
Oof. First of all, hi, you two. You were the last. I mean, if it weren't for the event, you were the last two I would expect to see. Alright. Okay, so I really like this. In, like, a recent update, it might have been 4.0, it might have been before, but when you first meet characters, it says who they are, and I love it so much. Hu Tao, Fragrance, and the Thaw. In Thaw. Liu's Wangshang Funeral Parlor is a very old name in the funerary business, and its dictatorship is now to the 77th generation. Okay, so I thought it was 78th. So she's the 77th director. And Zhongli actually works for her, which is hilarious. Because he's a funeral consultant, I believe. With the current director being a young lady named Hu Tao, this young director is known for sharp intellect, but in some people's eyes, Hu Tao might be a little too smart for her own good. Yeah, she also tries to bury Chi-Chi. Because technically Chi-Chi is a zombie because she's resurrected thanks to the Adepti because they felt bad for killing her during, like, the Archon War. I don't know what war it was. But she died, she was resurrected, Hu Tao's trying to bury her, even though she means well. Doesn't have a lot of going upstairs. Anyways, indeed, the quirky and eccentric Hu Tao is not what people expect from the solemn title like that of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's director, which is adorable. However, Hu Tao has a unique outlook on life and death, and though she is surrounded by death every day, her optimistic outlook has never changed. Quite an odd duck, this one. She is, definitely.
It's been too long. I bet you have some thrilling new tales from your journey to fill me in on.
Oh, you have no
can see it in
idea.
your eyes.
I went to prison! You have no idea, Venti. I like the dangly stuff from his vision. His vision, quote unquote. See, the Archons have those visions on them, just so if they use their ability, well, all Archons except maybe Farina, actually. I don't know. I don't know what her banner looks like, I just know she's gonna be a playable character. Anyways, the Archons have, fake visions, so that, if they ever use their ability, no one will question it like, hey, that seems a little suspicious. They have elemental powers. They seem a lot like the Traveler, because the Traveler can use multiple powers but not have a vision. Something's going on. Are you the Archon, perhaps? I don't know. It would just be suspicious, I guess. Oh, you have no idea, Venti.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you. What were you talking
I love
about?
Venti! And not just because he has...
Something delicious.
Not just because he's one of the Archons. That's only half the reason. I like him because he's like the first character that I liked in the game, I think.
We were talking
Other
about
than
one
Kaya.
certain traveler and how two's company but three's a crowd as the inseparable duo tour around Tibet, making 4 friends here and 5 more there, often at 6s and 7s as they brave the lakes and seas, collecting pieces of 8 and countless other treasures.
You lost me at 2.
They clearly must have 9 lives. Wink, wink. Let's hope they have less than 10 deaths.
Okay, so I see the poetry there.
What the? It just gets worse and worse.
I mean, yeah, 2's company, 3's a crowd.
Shortly, you may attend a grand banquet at Stone Gate. All will be dressed to the nines from a just
Accounting festival!
fine wines. And after 8 long drinks and 7 shorts, they'll each write 6 lines 5 times. You've been to all 4 corners of the world, so in 3 short seconds, can you guess from these 2 stanzas of one speech each what this event is about?
Okay, you would have lost me again if I didn't know this is a poetry event. But isn't that called a haiku? Or is it 5 lines 7 times? Wait, what's a haiku? I'll search that up later.
Correct! It's a poetry gala, and Mondstadt and Liyue are hosting it together.
I thought you hated Zhongli. Even though he's not participating, that would be funny.
Do you still remember the promise I made to the distinguished director?
I mean,
who
you don't
appeared
hate
during the
him, but
Lantern
you
Light?
don't like him.
Oh, something about writing poetry together?
Wait, did they mention something during that event? Okay, so it was definitely, at the last Lantern Rite then.
That's right. At the dinner table that night, I just knew this young
Yep,
bird
it was
a
Lantern
rare
Rite.
talent with exceptional taste. You know, It's rare to encounter such a kindred spirit.
Yeah, he's literally the Archon of kindred spirits. You have no idea, Hutao. You are speaking to Archons. Lazy Archons, mind you. Two of the most lazy Archons. Although, to be fair, Venti is more lazy than Zhongli. Even still, they both abandoned their post.
And now, I've finally seized the chance to collaborate. It took me much trekking across the land to petition Eugene Terrace and contact the Knights of Favonius, but eventually...
You're literally right next to them. Did you go across the vat looking for Venti?
In the spirit of friendship and poetry sharing,
I mean, I wish we could
managed to
find our
successfully
friends, like,
organize
not
the
in a
neighboring
quest or event or
nation's
something.
congenial
That would be
poetry gala.
fun.
Bit of a weird name.
Liyue's poetry is known far and wide, and Mondstadt is the city of wine and song. With two nations teaming up, it'll be double the fun.
Yeah,
And
you
a
know
great chance for
Mondstadt
people from both
specifically.
places to get to know one another.
Huh, Archon of Mondstadt.
Hutao and I will be the co-hosts for this poetry gala. Of course, I haven't studied the various forms and formalities of Liyue poetry for very long, so please forgive my dreadful performance just now.
I mean, I understood none of it, so you're good. If I can understand none of it, then it's poetry.
Not at all, Venti. You followed my lead most excellently.
You were counting.
You flatter me.
Wait. A Japanese poem, haiku, a Japanese poem of 17 symbols in 3 lines of 5, 7, and 5. Oh yeah. Traditionally invoking images of the natural world. Yeah, I'm very bad at poetry. I can't even do poetry if I tried. I'm gonna be honest.
Well,
So
this
you
sounds
guys
like
keep
fun.
going and
Let's get
confusing the crap out of me. Sure. Let's go see these poems that I'll understand none of. Because during the Windbloom event, Kaya made a poem of
When Paimon gave you the first half of a couplet,
that literally
wind
just
rises,
said
winds never
in
turn.
Haley-Tra
You came up with
language
the second
something
half right
something
away.
means I love you. Something like that. I don't know. But the sea of clouds always return?
Oh, looks like someone's got a knack for this.
Not really?
Perhaps we'll have to raise the difficulty a
No,
little.
please. I beg of you, Hutao. Please
Alright,
don't.
so basically you guys are here to discuss the activities
Shut
for the poetry gala, right?
Oh, looks like little Paimon's brain has gained a wrinkle or two. You guessed it so effortlessly.
She literally just said Paimon had a flat
You still
brain.
guessed it wrong.
Huh? Wait, Paimon guessed wrong?
We came here hoping to invite a special guest.
Xiao!
I already told you.
Yeah!
I'm not going.
Xiao, what if I ask you to go? Last time we talked to Zhongli, he had basically denied saving Xiao when we were stuck in the chasm. And that's really suspicious because Zhongli and Morax might actually be 2 different people because, as I mentioned in previous streams, when Morax or Rex Lapis is shown in videos, his face isn't shown. Isn't that a little strange? Xiao, come with us, please. I beg of you, baby.
Xiao, you're
Please!
Never having penned a verse myself, how could I hope to judge the poetry of others?
I mean, same, but...
Besides, afflicted with karma as I am, the raucous atmosphere you are
Aw,
cultivating is
Xiao.
precisely the kind which I must avoid, as you well know.
He's doing this for other people, and it's adorable.
Hey now, there's a first time for
He
everything,
can't even
right?
be close to
We
us
all
because
start
of,
from Itsy Bitsy Spider, but give it a shot and you'll be wandering lonely as a cloud.
Oh yeah, and he doesn't know Venti just because he has an animo vision, but he actually knows Venti because apparently Venti soothes him with, was it his whistle or something? I don't know. Flute! That's what it was. His flute. Close enough. It's a whistle with an instrument. But he actually can't get close to Hu Tao because she's immortal. Actually, can he get close to people with visions? Because he has karmic debt, which would inflict mortals, but I don't know if that also includes those with visions. Obviously, Hu Tao has pyrovision.
And you don't even have to join us in person if you really don't want to. You can just watch the party from a nearby mountaintop and cheer us on.
Be a moral support, Xiao, please!
But at least head down and take a look first. It's right by the inn, and there's plenty of fun activities to get involved with. It can't hurt to take a quick walk and check things out.
Yeah, he's very quick.
Besides, with the renowned traveler here, what is there to fear?
Yeah, Venti! He's supporting us! Join us, Xiao, please! He did say whenever we call his name, he would answer, Xiao, please!
I'll consider it.
Yes! Yeah! I mean, that could mean a yes.
Why don't you all head to the venue?
It's a
and take
yes
look
and a
around?
no.
Quite a few of your friends should have arrived by now.
I will laugh if Zhongli's there.
Yes,
I
that's right.
want Zhongli to
And
be
we
there.
still need to discuss the poem for the opening ceremony.
Okay, what
So,
exactly kind
we'll
of event
catch
is
up with
this?
you later. Plus, our Adeptus friend might need a bit more convincing.
No kidding.
We'll see if we can coax him down.
Gotcha. We'll be on our way then.
Xiao, why? Also, the last Cleve event was basically just about, saving the Mondstadt waters with her Dodoco friends, which was absolutely adorable. Oh, it actually starts there. And apparently the strange Sumeru fish ended up in Mondstadt because of, like, some merchant. Now, when I read it, I was about to question if it was the merchant that was over here who kind of set loose jellyfish. But no, it said it was a female merchant and then everything was cleared up. I don't know how Sumeru's water would lead to Mondstadt, though. Because it doesn't even connect to Mondstadt. I mean, there's here, but none of it connects. Not even that connects. I mean, unless this somehow connects up here, and this is considered Mondstadt. There's just a little sliver here that's absolutely nothing. Yet hopefully they'll update future. I don't know. Man, I'm bad at poetry. I don't know if you expect me to be good at poetry or not, but I'm not gonna be because I don't have the brain capacity for it.
Lively. Didn't think there'd be so many people here already. And a lot of them are familiar faces. Let's go say hi.
Oh, there's Diona, Noelle, and then Chongyun and Xingqiu. Yay! I do like that I get Prima Gems from this because I do have, what is it? 20 Prima Gems. 10 more from last stream, I think. Oh, it's so pretty! Hi! Friends! These two are friends,
Wow,
even though
look who's
Xingqiu
here.
bullies Chongyun.
This poetry fest seems to have attracted talent of the highest caliber.
Okay, I mean, highest caliber in battle, yes. Highest caliber in brain smarts? No.
Hey, Xingqiu and Changyun are here too.
She's glowing!
I was actually heading into the mountains to train, but he accosted me on the way and dragged me here.
Of course he did. Ooh! First time meeting Changyun. The young thaumaturge Changyun was born to a clan of exorcists. He travels the land working to exorcise demons. What's her name? Shenhe is actually his aunt. Which is absolutely adorable. I don't know if that's, like, actually canonical or if it's just because they're from the same clan of exorcists or what. But, I mean, I believe that she is his aunt. Because it's said that she's his aunt. He is an honest and serious lad by nature, and is both hardworking and persevering, never shrinking from any sort of hardship. However, he has one problem that no amount of work can solve, and that is the pure Yang spirit he was born with. This pure Yang spirit is capable of repelling demons to a point where Chongyun has never had to lift a finger to stop them. As a result, he has almost never seen a demon in his life. This troubles Chongyun greatly, of course, because, seriously, what exorcist has never encountered a demon to exorcise before? Oh, poor Chongyun! Does that mean they just run away from him? Oh, you just
how
want
your
some
words wound
friends!
me. Is it not the responsibility of an exorcist of Liyue
Yeah,
to
he's a
ensure that
poet.
this celebration of friendship
And
between
an
our
author.
two nations stays free of evil spirits?
And has a terrible haircut.
Besides, this is an excellent opportunity to meet heroes who have come from far and wide. Surely, you must be curious as to how that heroine of Mondstadt was able to lift such heavy objects like they were but a feather.
Who you talk about?
Are you talking about Noelle?
Oh yeah!
Yeah, she's super strong.
I don't know why she's not part of the Knights of Favonius yet. She's
Oh?
only the maid.
Well, since
She
you are so
honestly
well
deserves
acquainted,
it.
could we trouble you to introduce us later?
Actually, she does have 2 hangout events, and I read her first hangout event, and I basically skimmed through her second one. I don't remember if she got in during her second one, but I know she was training for the Knights of Favonius in her second one.
Okay, fine. But don't forget to help me with my investigation like you promised.
I like that
That's
he has
the only
splits for
reason I agreed to
pupils.
come at all.
Investigation for a demon?
Huh? What investigation?
Or is this the lore of the event?
Naturally, I could never forget such a thing. My word is my bond. Relax, dear Paimon. All will be revealed in time.
Will it?
Okay.
Thanks, I guess. Alright, then you guys are confusing. Can I talk
Are
to
you
you?
sure that wasn't really an evil spirit?
Are you talking about Xiao?
Open your mind to all possibilities.
Because
and
Chong
I'm
Yun
sure you
and
will find the
Xingqiu
answer.
were there.
I suppose that's true. Hey,
It makes
wait a
sense if
second.
they're talking about
You're
Xiao.
not planning on telling everyone here, are you?
Huh? Telling everyone what? Alright. I'm gonna get the glowy thing. Adventurous pocket watch. Still useful. Why is Diona here?
Time to go. The wind knows.
Dang it! I really wanted to get that. Hi, Diana. Are you trying to stop the wine?
Traveler in Paimon?
Man, she's moved from Mondstadt to
see you
Liyue now.
here.
I really didn't expect to see you here. I'm a Tavai-wide traveler.
That's right. I was specially asked to attend this event on behalf of the Cat's Tail, and I'm also here as a mixologist representing the Mondstadt wine industry.
Huh? That really doesn't seem like you because you hate the wine industry.
You're representing Mondstadt's wine industry? Oh, you must be hating every minute of it. Of course I hate it.
Yeah, there it
It's
is.
also a perfect chance to destroy the reputation of Mondstadt's
Yep, there it
wine
is.
business once and for all.
Yep.
Opportunities like this don't come around every day, you know.
Oh, I expected that.
Huh? How do you figure that? All I need to do is add some gross ingredients to the drinks, and I can
Diona,
make the
you're
most
basically
disgusting
cursed.
concoctions imaginable. Nobody will ever buy wine from Mondstadt again.
Every time she tries to add a bad ingredient, she only ends up making it better.
Paimon thinks you'll end up getting the opposite result.
As you always do.
Just you wait. I ain't about to mess this up.
Good luck.
Are you gonna write some poetry with us too? Poetry?
That's an art
I've
of
heard
poetry at a
poets
poetry
in the
event.
tavern before, but I've never tried writing any myself.
Oh, neither have I since high school.
You should join in. It'll be fun.
I'm very bad at poetry.
Fine. If enough time.
That's coming from a book writer. Alright, you, Diana, you just do you, I guess. Man, all the tables are gone now! No, Pop's teas are still here! Pop's teas aren't here! Pops normally has tea that he sells you. Oh man. Oh, there's Mika too. I didn't realize he was here. He reminds me of a finch. A golden finch. Oh my god, that is so cute. Is that a little baby ponytail?
Oh, it's the Traveler in Paimon.
Mika, frontline land surveyor of the Knights of Avonius, is cautious and somewhat shy teenager. He's so cute! He reminds me exactly of a finch. Mika is a member of the Renaissance Company. Eula's company. A dab hand at handling various problems during operations, Mika takes on responsibilities during mapping the terrain, setting up tents, starting fires for cooking, etc. Mika, you can start fires? Oh, he is my baby! That's what Mika does. In addition to his surveyor duties, he also helps out with logistics. Do not underestimate these tasks. Without sufficient logistics support, the entire company would not be able to function properly. Yeah, Mika! As a helper behind the scenes who constantly watches everyone's back, Mika is undoubtedly a pillar of the team. Yeah!
Are you here for the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala as well?
I mean, I didn't really have a choice. Ooh. No!
You said that with a straight face? Is Paimon the only one who thinks it sounds weird?
Wait. I want to read that, because it said really cute stuff about her. See, I do have Noelle, I believe. But I want to make sure I read all of it, so I'm going to try to find that really quickly. Let's see if I can find it. And of course, Genshin loves their... YouTube loves their double ads. They're just stacking on the ads when I need it! Alright, yeah, I don't think it's gonna say who Noelle was, but Noelle, made for the Knights of Favonius. Don't know why she's not part of the Knights of Favonius when she literally does everything for those lazy bums. Alright. Are you here as Mondstadt's representatives? Blah.
Representatives? No.
You just here for fun?
Nothing fancy like that.
I don't know why you call poetry fun, but sure.
We were sent here by the Knights of Favonius to help maintain order and set up the venue.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense. And Noelle's not technically part of the Knights of Favonius, but I guess I'm not either.
But I didn't really do anything
there are
useful so
tables.
far. Noelle brought all these tables and chairs here from Mondstadt by herself.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that.
She's a true knight.
She is! And yet she's still not in the Knights of Favonius in the way that she wants.
Oh, no, that's just not true. Your efforts were indispensable. You selected the venue, drew up the layout, and so on.
And you're the light of the
Also,
team, Noelle.
You're the true knight here.
I'm still in training. If anything, I should be addressing you as sir.
Yeah, no wonder why, what's her face? Is her name Ellen? I think her name's Ellen. No wonder why she hasn't been accepted for the next Favonius either.
What?
She's been working for a long time,
no,
too.
No, please don't. Just keep calling me Mika.
Aww. Noel, I think you're older than him. Why would you call him sir?
Why does it feel like these two could keep this up all day?
Because they probably could.
Anyway, Master Jane did say that as long as we keep on top of our work, we should take a look around while we're here and get involved in the poetry gala as much as we can.
Sounds like something Jane would say.
But I haven't written much poetry before, so I'm not sure if I'll fit in.
I've written poetry before because I had to, but I'm not good at it.
I actually have the same concern.
Aww. There's a first time for everything.
Yeah, plus, you won't be alone. We're joining too. The Traveler's a really good writer, you know.
Okay, that's a complete BS lie.
Really? In that case, we'll try our best too.
But baby!
Perhaps the challenge of writing poetry is a rite of passage that all who wish to qualify as a knight must eventually face.
Huh? Noel, you're thinking too much into this, sweetheart.
Paimon wouldn't go that far. But anyway, no backing out now. See you soon!
Sure. Maybe you can teach me a thing or two.
Mika, I know nothing about poetry other than what a haiku is, but for you, I would do anything.
Oh, Mika beat me to it. I was gonna ask for help too.
Okay, I would be willing to teach you as well, too, Noel, because you're such a sweetheart. I'll teach you both, even though I know nothing. Other than what a haiku is. I barely even know that. Take part in the opening event. Am I gonna go on stage? Can I go on stage? Sudden gust of wind forces everyone to briefly
Poems
shut
and
their eyes.
melodies wander
Yeah,
the world,
thanks, Venti.
wafting to pastures beyond their home.
Yeah, that was definitely Venti's fault.
Two greedy fishies struggling to swim. They
Also,
eat so
last
much that they're
Lantern
starting to
Ride, I
groan.
think it was, Hutao sang like a rap song, I think? I wasn't really into it, but great job, Hutao. Did I say Noel? I meant Hutao if I did say
Animal
Noel.
crystal fly draped in gold robes, a bright little light from that glazed lantern glows.
Benches pinch the rice and scoot while the boars of the forest anxiously root.
Welcome one and all to this festival of poetry, jointly organized by Lua and Mondstadt.
Is there free
in
food?
full, the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala.
Because I love free food.
We're your hosts, Liyue's verse-monger of the darkest alleys, Hutao.
And Mondstadt's liquor-loving lyricist, Venti the Bard. The purpose of this event is to promote friendly poetic exchanges between our two nations. So please, have fun, talk to other people, and make some new friends.
If you're here, you're our guest, so please enjoy this poetry fest.
I'd also
Okay, I
like
did
to
like that
reassure
one.
everyone that this event welcomes people of all skill levels, from first-time rhymers to seasoned songwriters. If
Nice.
you ask me, the most important thing you can bring to writing poetry is authenticity. That means reaching deep down to all the thoughts and feelings you usually hide away or struggle to express.
Okay, I'm gonna be
and putting them
honest.
into
I don't have a
words.
lot
Just
of
right from the
thoughts
heart
hiding
in
away.
whatever form you like.
To help everyone really cut loose and enjoy themselves to the fullest, Venti and I have carefully prepared a three
If
themes.
Hutao
revealed
knows
over the
that
course
Venti
of
was the
3
reason why the
days.
wind did that.
Let's get right to it.
I mean, I don't think she
the
does.
first theme is Riddle Me This.
Oh, that's perfect.
Solving riddles, huh? Interesting.
So it's about,
It's actually
you
a
have to
pretty good
write
choice
something
for a warm-up
about?
activity.
like, riddle me this.
I'm glad they're not making us write sonnets or something right at the start.
Does everyone see the lanterns hanging around the venue? These have been specially prepared for the riddle game.
Ooh.
Simply
What's
write
going
down your riddle and hang it on a lantern. Then Venti and I will select a few to pose to the crowd, and you will try to solve them.
Oh.
We'll now give you some time to write down and hang up your riddles. Feel free to walk around and talk with the other contestants to get the creative juices flowing.
What
and
do I write
remember,
down?
Whoever
Wind
guesses
Shadow!
the most riddles correctly
I
will
can't
get
forget
a
about my other
prize.
baby.
And with that, the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala has officially begun.
Woo! Hey, let me talk to you two. There's a lizard.
That was a good little opening ceremony.
Ah, yes,
wasn't it?
leeway, where
Even if
lizards
I
fall
do say
from the
so myself.
sky. You don't say so yourself.
We couldn't cajole Adeptus Chow in the end. He
Mmm,
said he'd
debatable.
take a peek from the peaks, but that was all he'd agreed to. It's a real shame.
Because he doesn't want to
Hey,
hurt
the
other
poem
people.
entrance and everything.
Even if, people, I don't know exactly, but even if people with visions can handle it, there's still people with visions, without visions here. You poetry riddle.
Oh, let's see what's on this lantern.
Oh, we solved the riddles, or?
Tender sigh for home, how far the flowers roam. A visitor asks me why, for a dream beyond the sky.
Okay, that's really good.
Okay, someone from Liyue definitely wrote this one.
Do we
I
figure
just
out
read
who
that
wrote
one
it?
too. Liyue's poems seem pretty difficult to grasp.
Dreams? Sky? Is it talking about some kind of bird?
So it means something like, this thing's really far from home. It's in a vast area, and it's flying really high. Is that it?
Does it mean Devalin? In a nutshell, yes.
Oh, you're amazing, Paimon! Oh, it looks like I still have a lot of learning to do.
As do I.
It's nothing really. Once you've spent enough time in Liyue, you just sort of pick up on these things.
I mean, yeah, they do
Oh,
favor
I
leeway
know
above
exactly what
most
you mean.
because
Back when I was out
Genshin
with
was
the
made in
Grandmaster
China,
on the expedition,
I
I started
think.
picking up some local customs.
And
without even
obviously leeway is
realizing it.
based off China,
But back to the
which is
riddle.
why they
You
always,
solved it.
I think every single year, have had a lantern right.
Something that flies high and far. Oh, that makes me think of dandelions.
Oh,
Well, if it's from leeway,
that
then a
makes
lantern.
sense. And Mondstadters believe that dandelions can carry your feelings on the wind.
But maybe we're missing something? It can't be that easy. After all, it's a riddle from Liyue.
There could
What
be
would the
multiple
equivalent of the
answers.
dandelion be? Oh, if there even is one. What do you think, Traveler?
Multiple answers, one correct answer. Dandelion is the right answer?
Great. Then we'll have one answer ready to go when the game begins.
It could be a lantern, though. I mean, I don't remember the riddle, but the most important thing that it's authentic.
Right, just like Venti said. As long as the interpretation makes sense and reflects our perception of the poem.
Yeah, little do
perhaps
you
there
know
are
you're
no wrong
you're
answers.
talking about
Well, no matter
Mondstadt's
what the
Archon.
real answer is, the guessing's all a part of the fun. Let's go look at the next one.
I don't know, it gives
Yes,
it
I
kind of
want to see if
challenge.
there's any Mondstadt-style riddles.
Ones that you'll more get. They're on every single one.
This one says, oh, this handwriting is just awful. I have 4 corners like a square pancake.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm stuffed and seasoned and carefully baked. I pass through
Wait.
the lips one piece at a
Wait, that's
time.
Sing-Cho.
The more you consume, the broader your mind.
Is that Sing-Cho? Wait. Stuffed and seasoned, carefully baked. Okay, cake. So this could be from Noelle, too. Because Sing-Cho has bad handwriting, but, I think Noelle's specialty dish is, like, tea break pancake or something? I don't know. One piece at a time, the more you consume, the broader your mind. It could be from Noelle. I know we're not guessing who it's from, but
Oh, wow.
maybe.
Paimon's drooling from that one. Is there really a food that can make you smarter? Paimon's gotta try that.
Oh, so do I.
Oh, Paimon. You have to look past the surface level meaning
You
with
were the one
riddles,
who wrote
or
this,
you'll
weren't
fail
you?
to plumb their
Either
depths.
you or Noelle. Probably.
Huh? So have you got any ideas, Shinjo?
Well,
Uh,
Singcho just hung that riddle up a moment ago.
yeah, I was about to say.
Oh, so this is Shinjo's
I
riddle.
was suspecting for the
Paimon was
bad
expecting me to write
handwriting.
something a little more
'Cause the bad handwriting was
elegant.
ticking me off, because I don't think Noelle would have bad handwriting. Because I remember that Singcho's, I don't want to call them servants, but I don't have another name for them. His servants, couldn't read his, could read his handwriting, but we couldn't during the Geo Archon quest.
this festival is about building friendship and mutual understanding. With so many friends from Mondstadt present, I thought I'd try writing something more accessible and less flowery,
Cake!
so that more people could enjoy it.
It's cake!
Hey, not bad.
I mean,
so,
cake
buddy, does
sent me
that
to
mean you
prison,
can
so I'm
tell
not
Rose how
necessarily
Paimon the
sure I
answer on
trust
the
the cake now.
slide,
The cake is a
Not a
lie.
chance. You'll have to wait for the answer to be revealed, just like everyone else.
So I don't have to write one?
If
Score.
that's how you feel, why don't you try and stump me with a riddle of your own?
Uh-oh.
Maybe Paimon will. We'll see who stumps who.
Lumen's
Traveler, you
smile.
helped Paimon come up with a riddle, right?
It's gonna be atrocious.
At least you're nice to Paimon.
Debatable.
Then I look forward to seeing the fruits of your literary labors.
It's not gonna be much.
Prepare to get stumped.
Okay, I am, like, really invested in challenges like Paimon always is. Alright, what's this?
Even though Paimon said she'd write a riddle, Paimon really doesn't have any clue how.
Well, so there's... excluding, Venti, Hutao, and Diona, there was 4 signposts and 4 characters. Changyun, Singcho, Noelle, and Mika. Would they all write that? Could be.
Let's start by reading a few more of other people's for inspiration. On 4 long legs, my slim body sits. I eat not a bite and drink not a sip. With a passionless face, I greet countless guests, whom I carry all day without needing to rest.
Maybe it isn't just the playable
Talking
characters?
about some kind of animal.
Some kind of other object?
It's a chair.
Oh. Oh, maybe Diona is doing this.
Diona, how did you guess it
Oh,
so
maybe there's another
quickly?
signpost. Oh.
Wait, were you the one who wrote it? No, of course I didn't write it.
No, you
It
totally
just
didn't.
popped into my head. I'm always telling the cats in the tavern that the chairs get
Okay,
tired
maybe she
from
didn't
walking
write
all the
it,
time,
but...
so they shouldn't use them to sharpen their claws. Oh, okay. So a riddle needs to have a bait and
She's just giving us the answer. Thanks, Diona.
trying to write one. Yep.
No.
Thanks to you, Paimon's just thought of one.
Have you know?
Maybe I should try to come up with one too.
Do it. It's gonna be
Alright,
about wine
Paimon's riddle is now hanging up.
destruction.
Diona, do you want to know the answer?
Oh, don't tell her the answer.
No need. I don't really care about winning a prize. Oh, okay then. Well, looks like it's time to carry
If the
on with
prize
event.
was the
regroup with the
destruction
others.
of the Vat's wine industry, then she would gladly take it. Okay, so is it this one? So I realized there was another signpost. What's got no wings but flies in the air, Paimon? Never gets tired of floating up there, so full of more it comes out the nose, but in the sea, glug, 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 down it goes. Paimon. That might have been Paimon's riddle. That's adorable. I love that so much. Lizard! Lizard! Give me... Yeah! Alright, what do you got to say? Please take a seat wherever you like. Enjoy the scenery, write a poem or two, and top it off with the finest drinks. Yeah, I'd rather draw, thanks. Like one of the homework events. And the draw. Huh? People in Liyue and Mondstadt sure have similar ways to pass the time. You're right next to each other. You're both people. I'd think so. That's adorable that Paimon's is about her. I love that.
Hey, looks like everyone's about done mingling and riddling. Gather round
Oh
and
my
look
God.
this way.
Is that one of the ladies from the Valyria Mirage? No way.
Venti and I have selected several riddles.
No way,
from
that's a lady
everyone's
from the
contributions,
Valyria Mirage.
and we
Wait,
added
are
a
her
few of
eyes
our own to
glowing?
the mix for good measure. Shortly, we'll randomly select a few to read aloud. If your riddle gets selected, remember that
She
you
is
have
from the
to announce
Valyria
the correct
Mirage.
answer at the end.
It's a
Anyone who guesses correctly
it's
gets
a
1
previous
point,
event.
and if nobody
Yes!
guesses correctly, the writer of the riddle gets a point. Sounds fair to me.
Of course, when the riddler reveals the right response, it only counts if everyone agrees that it's not too far-fetched.
That's right. Now, if there are no more questions, it's time to reveal the first riddle.
Do Paimons. I know what hers is.
Hopefully they'll draw at least some that I can get.
Aww.
Oh no, does only the first person to solve it get the points? Ugh. That means I have to be first to raise my hand.
He thinks strategically.
Please choose Paimon's riddle. Please choose Paimon's riddle.
Paimon's riddle is about you, Paimon.
Riddle number 1. Let me see here.
Uh-oh.
This riddle is, unique, especially the handwriting.
Yep, that's Sincho.
I have four corners where,
She can't even read it.
but I'm
A writer
soft
with
and
bad handwriting.
seasoned and carefully baked.
Me
pass
when
through
talking.
The lips, one piece at a time. The more you consume, the broader your mind.
Nice.
They drew Shincho's.
Better answer as quickly as you can. You don't want someone else beating you to it.
What was the answer?
Oh, rat. It's,
No.
pizza. The answer is pizza.
The answer is cake.
Even without the author coming forward, I can confidently declare this answer wrong. I mean, how does eating pizza broaden your mind?
I mean, it's good. But it's cake?
And
I mean,
while
how does
I'm
it
no
broaden the mind? But
expert in
cake?
exotic dishes, if I'm not mistaken, pizza is round, is it not? Like mora meat?
Cake?
But eating pizza makes you happy.
Exactly.
And being happy makes it easier to face problems that need solving. So,
That's adorable.
okay, Paimon admits she may have jumped the gun on this one.
That's adorable.
Maybe it's some other kind of food.
Cake.
No, riddles are never that simple.
No,
And it needs to be
Noelle,
something that makes people more
They can't be
intelligent.
simple. Noelle, please answer cake. Noelle, please.
If Paimon had known it was gonna be this tough, she'd have read
It's
more
not
books in her
tough.
time.
It's cake. Unless it's books?
What is it? Have you got it?
Books?
Huh?
Square, they've got lots of big words. Baked in. Oh. I thought literally baked. Oh. Wait!
Oh, gotcha!
Can we answer again?
Bucks! The answer is bucks!
She's glittering.
That was quicker than I expected. I was quite proud of that one.
Yeah, it's you, so it's understandable that you would answer. The answer would be books. But I thought it was cake.
Oh, it appears the riddle writer has announced the answer. Okay, 1 point to Paimon.
Yeah.
Huh?
I gave her the answer.
So the answer was books? Oh, how did I not get that?
Oh, let me
Come
give
on,
the
Mika.
answers to Mika.
Concentrate.
We're awesome at this!
I mean, I answered cake, but sure.
What Paima meant to say was that you're awesome at this. Thanks for the point, Traveler.
That's adorable.
On to riddle number 2.
I mean, we're basically seen as the same person because if you get a point, I get a point because kind of.
I gotta get in there first this time.
You do it, Mika! She's from the Valyria Mirage, yes!
High above,
I
the
didn't know they
wispy
could go
clouds,
out.
amidst the gloomy, snow-filled shroud, standing alone on an icy stage, beneath it every lowly sage. Looks like a poem from Liyue.
Okay, so that's definitely Changyun. Probably.
Oh, it's...
I got it!
Mika!
Oh,
Oh my god.
Looks like those two have some ideas. Could it be some kind of plant that lives in cold, high places?
Mint?
Mika, please go ahead. As a full Knight of Avonius, you represent all of us from Mondstadt here.
Oh my god, you guys.
no, how
Oh
could
my god.
you who thought of
Someone
it
take
first.
the answer, please.
You
You
should
two
be the
are
one to
too
guess.
sweet for your own good.
My answer isn't necessarily correct. Besides, it's first come, first served.
Someone's
and you beat
gonna
me to
answer
it.
before you.
No, I didn't. You were just before me.
Guys.
How gracious and considerate our fellow competitors are towards each other. A wonderful sight to see.
It's not necessarily a good thing, though.
How about both of you say your answer at the same time? If you're both right, you'll each get a point.
Thank you, Venti.
Oops, I didn't realize we'd made such a scene.
Aww. I love how she always has a constant blush on her cheeks. That's so cute.
Oh, crud. I guess we dragged that out a bit.
Yeah, you did.
So, Noelle, what do you say?
Yes, let's. Our answer is...
Cecilia!
Oh.
Oh, that certainly sounds like a good candidate for the correct answer. A flower that blooms on the highest peaks and known for its exquisite beauty. The Cecilia is held by many Mondstadters to be the true wind bloom.
I mean, there's a lot that's considered the true wind bloom. I honestly feel like it's either a dandelion or the windwheel aster, but sure. Actually,
Although,
Cecilia
since
would
the
make
writer
sense
hasn't
because
yet
Venti
come
wears a lot
forward
of
to announce
Cecilias.
the answer, this probably wasn't the answer they were looking for. Sorry.
Oh, what's
Any
the
other
cryo
answers?
flower called? It's the cryo flower. I don't remember what it was.
Oh, I can't believe I was wrong.
Aw, they had the same
Maybe it's a
answer.
plant from Liyue.
It's not from Liyue, but there's some in Liyue. I don't remember what it was called.
Is the answer Genshin? The poem does evoke a strong sense of quiet, proud solitude
That's
in
from
a high
Liyue.
place.
Correct. I wrote this one.
Oh.
Genshin is the right answer.
You're from the Valyria Mirage.
No! Shinjo got it before Paimon could.
Yeah, I love the diversity of different events. It really sucks if you're a new player, though, and you have no idea what's going on. I try my best to explain it because I've experienced these events.
However, after listening to the host's description,
Most recent being
I
the
do
Valyria
remember
Mirage.
reading about Cecilia flowers in a book once. They definitely fit the description
I
of
thought
a
we were
pure
talking
flower
about
standing
cold.
proudly and alone on high.
What is the cold flower called?
So, I'd like to approve the answer from our two friends from Mondstadt as well.
Aww.
Really?
Can you do that?
Thank you so much.
Well, since even the Riddler themselves agrees, all three contestants earn a point each.
That's adorable. Oh, they look away. They're so shy.
Darn it! Shinjo's got up to Paimon already.
And then, sure. I mean, it's only 1 point.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Moving now to our third riddle. Huh? Why is the handwriting so floaty?
I can imagine who this one's is. Let me see what the flower was called. I completely forgot. If I could find it. Mist flower, that's what it was. Dang it. It wasn't even the mist flower in the first place, but still.
What's got no wings but flies in the air, never gets tired of floating up there.
I mean,
So
she
full
does,
of
though?
aura, it comes out the nose, but in the sea, glug, 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 down it goes.
Paimon!
That's Paimon's. They picked Paimon's riddle. Yay!
I wonder who it's about. Yeah, I think everyone can guess it. Everyone knows.
What is it? Why isn't anyone guessing? Is Paimon's riddle too hard?
No, everyone knows it.
That's not quite it. More like, it's so ludicrously simple that we just cannot believe it.
What? No way. Well, go on then. Tell us the answer if you're so sure.
Paimon, you're gonna get mad that he's gonna get the point.
The answer is Paimon.
Yep.
What?
Paimon, it's easy.
It's Paimon.
Yeah.
I was actually gonna say Paimon too.
Was there anyone who was gonna say any different? What's her name? I don't remember her specifically. It's been a while since the Valerian Mirage.
Me too.
No, you're all completely wrong.
Poor people who don't
How the
know
heck did you all think
Paimon.
The answer was Paimon.
Because I saved you from drowning. You fly in the air without wings. You do actually get tired of flying sometimes, but you still fly anyways.
Paimon, do you have wings behind your back?
No.
You're always floating, but you never seem to get tired of it.
Debatable.
And Paimon has a very healthy appetite.
Debatable.
This costs the traveler a lot of mora and meal expenses.
That too.
I've heard from the senior knights that the traveler rescued Paimon by fishing her out of the sea. So, that means Paimon can't swim. So if she fell in the sea...
I mean, I can't swim either.
Uh...
But, okay, Paimon's backstory, why did she fall into the sea in the first place? Paimon's like the only one of her kind. Who is Paimon? Also, how did the senior knights know that? Was it like Jean and Kaya and Amber that I told? Otherwise, how do they know that?
Glug, glug, glug.
I love the existential crisis Paimon is having.
Wait. Now Paimon's
So
doubting
much.
herself. What was the answer again?
Think about it for a moment.
No, you're all wrong. The answer to Paimon's riddle is obviously the Jade Chamber. You know, the Jade Chamber that's always flying up there in the sky.
I mean, that would make sense too.
Is that so? I still maintain that the riddle actually describes Paimon more accurately.
Can't swim. It does fit the Jade Chamber.
In fact, if we just added 2 more lines to the poem, it would be the perfect riddle.
What, 2 lines?
What do you want to add?
The traveler's companion and talkative guide, a praiseworthy presence always by their side.
Aww.
Aw, do you mean it? Can we really add that part?
I vouch for it. I mean, yeah, you're. Oh, her blush. That's so cute. I mean, you're not really a guide, but you're a good travel companion.
You think so cute?
That's so cute. I love their relationship so much.
Okay, then Paimon would like to announce that the correct answer to the riddle is the widely adored Paimon.
Everyone claps. The poor people that don't know Paimon and are just watching. There was a lizard over there just watching.
Great! And with that, the widely adored Paimon has gifted a point each to everyone who answered just now.
More riddles and giggles fill the air as the time flies by.
Guessing riddles is a lot of fun. And even though Paimon didn't manage to beat Shinto, Paimon still feels like she got a little smarter.
Okay, who won though? Paimon, you couldn't even solve your own riddle, god dang it!
Oh, didn't Changyu mention he was investigating something before? Let's go ask him about it.
Is it Xiao? Because, I mean, Xiao's a demon conqueror, but I guess he has, like, demon god karmic debt on him? Is it Xiao? It could be Xiao. What are you investigating? Minty, what do you have to do with this?
Hey, you two!
Oh,
What is the event
hi,
about?
Paimon. You know, for a moment there, I was worried I might lose to you.
I mean, who won? Did you win? Man, I hope you didn't win.
Oh, are you collecting your prize right now?
No, he won.
I am indeed.
No!
So, if you really want it, I'd be more than happy to give it to you.
No, I'd feel bad.
Seriously? Wow, what is it?
Paimon! Yeah, I don't think he means that.
A most generous
Oh my gosh.
donation by yours truly as director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Paimon's eyes
Namely,
just
a
widened.
buy one, get one free coupon for our high-end customized service package. It's a pleasant surprise to learn you're so interested in it, Paimon.
Yeah, I should have honestly expected that.
Nope, nuh-uh, no thank you, hard pass. You can keep it.
That's adorable. I love how she just hides behind Lumine.
Are you sure? In that case, I'll gladly take it.
You're taking a casket.
Here you are. Now remember, this package comes with our anytime, anywhere, on-demand collection service. Just give us a call and we'll be right there. With any luck, we'll still show up even if you're unable to call.
Okay, that's a little suspicious.
So, to what do we owe the honor, Paimon?
What do you mean we? Chongyun's the one Paimon's looking for, not you.
I mean,
Wasn't
he
he saying
was
something
helping
about
Chongyun, to be fair.
Oh, yeah. That.
What are you investigating?
How about I put it in riddle form?
Don't.
Huh? Isn't the competition over?
He is a riddle. So is Venti. He and Venti are like
Was
the
like
exact
a demon,
same.
not demonic, or devil devoid of the diabolic. Afar it floated free above the ground, but when approached, though sought, naught could be found.
It's Xiao. Actually, Xiao's name kind of rhymes with that. But when I first saw Sing Shou, I immediately thought of Venti. It's just the way he dressed, his, I mean, kind of his hair, but not really. The way he talked, it just reminded me exactly of Venti. It's Xiao.
Sounds to me like you encountered a ghastly little ghostie in the wild.
It's Xiao.
Perhaps I should just explain it.
Xiao.
Basically, while I was training this morning, I suddenly caught sight of a non-human entity.
I mean, non-human entities disappear from you, so how?
It was floating in the air without any kind of external aid, and its body was almost transparent.
Maybe it's not
At
Xiao?
first, I thought I'd finally encountered a demon that wasn't repelled by my pure yang spirit, and immediately prepared to exorcise it.
His first demon, go Chongyun!
But none of my methods had any effect on it. And when I went to try
It's
and get a
still
closer
injured
look at it and
watching.
tried to ascertain what I was dealing with, it disappeared into thin air.
Okay, I don't think it's Xiao. Who would it be then?
You're sure it's not a ghost or spirit of some kind?
I don't think it's Xiao.
Quite sure. I could sense that it had a physical body, and if it were a spirit, I'm sure it would have been scared away long before I saw it.
Aww.
It's all my fault. I got overexcited, and in my haste, I didn't ascertain its true nature before taking action.
Aw, Chongyun.
Thinking back on it, if it wasn't an evil spirit, maybe I offended some kind of adeptus or illuminated beast.
So, it could be Xiao.
You shouldn't blame yourself. It was something you'd never seen before. Anyone else would have reacted the same way.
He literally hasn't seen a
Besides,
demon even though
We're
he's an
making up
exorcist.
for it now by doing our best to find out the truth.
Any thoughts,
How are you
Venti?
gonna investigate something
Have
that's already
you
gone?
managed to untangle Chongyun's twisted
Oh
hair?
yeah, ask an Archon.
Why don't you take a guess first, Tutal?
I knew you would say that.
Oh, that means you have.
I can't be absolutely certain, but I'm
You're an
reasonably
Archon. Of
sure
course
it's not
you
what
know.
Liyue would call an evil spirit or demon. So whatever it is, it's not dangerous.
It's Xiao, isn't it? Somehow.
How about this? We can incorporate a search element into tomorrow's poetry activity.
Search element?
Oh, does that mean we get to play outside while we write poetry?
Close, but no. Good ideas could just pop into your head out of thin air, but if you ask me, everyone should relax tonight and get a good rest before tomorrow.
Oh, Venti.
You say that, but your gaze
He's a
keeps
drunkard,
drifting
but
over
he's
towards the wine
kind-hearted.
stand.
He is a drunkard. But he's an archon, so he can hold his liquor, I think. There's a lizard. No, let me collect the lizard. Let me collect him. He's been watching this entire time. Woo. Oh, can I unlock all three? Or are these the... Ooh, I love the sound effects. Okay, so I think this is the event. I love the little butterflies by her because when she sprints, she disappears for a second into butterflies. And her whole gimmick is butterflies, and she always has a little ghost as an idle animation. It's adorable. 100 pace hurling rights. Inspiration eruption. Ooh, that's cool. Mending painting prospects. Ooh! So you get to include all our characters except Venti! Where's Venti? Is it just because he's taking host of all of this? Even though technically Hu Tao is too, she participates in this too? I don't know. So I think it's 3 separate games, but I might not be able to unlock all of it. I like that it goes down into this specific spot. That's cool. Alright, let's try 100 pace hurling rights. Alright, Ting Ji is busy near Wang Shuan. Alright, where are you, Ting Chi? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Lizard! Yeah! I got a lizard. Wait, there's one more too. Booyas. That's not the one we're going after. So we're gonna go after the 100 piece hurling rights, whatever it's called. Are we gonna hurl faces? Ooh, I just noticed the stage. Nice. Wait until 8 the following day. Why? He's right here. Why do I need to? I shouldn't need to do that. Right. Ooh. I don't know if it just did that or what, but thank you. Alright, fine. Love her idle animation. I love Lumine so much. Alright, fine. It's gonna make me wait. Not that long, so I don't have to wait like a whole other day. Just have to wait until 8. Doesn't have to be specific, but I want it to be as specific as possible. Yeah! I got 8 specifically, even though technically when you exit out of this clock thing, it does count as a single second. So, like, that counts as a single
Looks
second.
like it's about time to head over to the venue again.
It's
I'm
raining!
so curious what Changyun saw the other day.
It's Xiao Paimon. It has to be. I mean, the floating in the air type thing is a little weird, but the human form, or physical form, and then disappearing into thin air, it makes sense if it was Xiao. Or some kind of spirit. No, it shouldn't be too difficult. What are you doing? I'm setting up the game I'm responsible for. Have you heard of 100 pace hurling rights? Absolutely not. You want me to conduct a bunch of rights to chuck things long distances? You are very perceptive and got it half right. I get to chuck things? Yeah! Do I get to chuck faces? I like destroying sensitive things. The core game mechanics do revolve around throwing, but that's not what rights means here. I learned about this game from an ancient book. Let me briefly walk you through it. The tradition rule dictates that all participants in this game must be sitting down as part of the rites. So It's musical chairs, but I get to throw things? Do I get to throw the contestants? Well, you must also adopt a special sitting posture, which I will not demonstrate for you at this time, since I don't have any cushions here. I get to throw cushions at people? That's a little less lame. From their sitting positions, participants must follow the music's rhythm and throw the darts into the distant pots. Okay, you got my attention at music rhythm, but you lost my attention at throw the darts. Because, man, I wanted it to be musical chairs. I mean, I used to hate musical chairs in high school or just in school in general, because my class is violent. But I also kind of like musical chairs too. There are many ways to throw darts into the pots, each with their own special names. For example, the first dart to land in the pot is called the first. If the subsequent dart also lands in the vessel, it's called a streak. If the dart hits the handles of the pot, it's called piercing. Okay, so it's literally like darts. It darts and or bowling. But sitting down with darts. If the dart is thrown through the neck before bouncing out of the pot, it's called a valiant. There's no way I'm going to remember all that. Don't worry. You don't need to remember all those terms. Remembering them is my job. Oof. Anyway, all you need to know is that the goal is to throw as many darts into the pot as you can before time runs out. I'll take care of the rest. That's simplified. I mean, the rulebook does say that whoever tosses the most darts into the pot wins. As for the rules that require the loser to drink and write a poem, I can't really ask every player who loses to do all that now, can I? Yeah, especially Diona. Oof. I mean, first of all, she's a child. Second of all, oof. Anyways, I'm almost done setting up the game. The holding pots are over there. I'll get you the darts momentarily. You can try it now if you're interested. Okay, I do want to see if he has other dialogue. In 100 Pace Hurling writes, I'm not sitting down. I mean, technically that's Aether, but I'm not sitting down. I mean, I am in real life, but maybe that's what they mean. You have to be sitting down in real life. You can't stand up in real life or lay down in real life. I don't know. In 100 Pace Hurling writes, players can throw darts. Hitting any spot on the holding pots with darts will award points. Holding the throw button will allow you to aim, release the throwing dart, hit as many holding pots as you can within a certain time to score points. The challenge will end once the time is up or there are no more pots left on the field. So I have to destroy the pots or land it in the pots. Do you have any other dialogue? Do you want to try it? No. No problem. I have everything set up already. Just drop by when you want to try. It's raining! This is depressing! Let's stop! Now, see, that's the thing that also confuses me. Because Nuvola makes it rain in Fontaine specifically. Does he make it rain in other nations? Or is it only when he's in other nations that he makes it rain there? When he's sad, obviously. Or is it like, since A is the Archon of Storms, I guess? I mean, technically that was Decarabian before the Archon War. Decarabian, the previous Mondstadt ruler, was the Tyrant Mondstadt ruler. Was the God of Storms, I believe. And there's actual, like, Ascension stuff you can get through domains that's called, like, Decarabian's Peace, something like that. Is it, like, A that controls all storms around all of Teyvat? Or does she just let them happen naturally? Or how does that work, specifically? I'm so confused by that. Sure, let's go throw some darts at some pots. Here are your darts, and the pots are over there. Yay! I get to be violent! Alright, so I can do a little over half. Nice. Do I have to do these events to, Okay, so that unlocks in one day. Does that mean tomorrow, or does that mean on Wednesday? Holding pot, slight pot, ring of rights. What is that? Whoa. The ring of rights is a special item created by the organizer. If thrown darts pass through the ring to hit a holding pot, the score gain will be double. Okay, so it moves around? The score gain will be doubled. The ring will disappear after appearing a short while. Okay, so there's more pots too. Holding pot. This is an ordinary holding pot created by the organizer, which will award 25 points when hit. Sleep pots are special holding pots created by the organizer that will award 25 points when hit for a short time after you can fire off multiple darts consecutively by holding the throw button. Okay. That seems simple. Enough. I'm not gonna say simple exactly. It's gonna screw me over. Ooh! Energy recharge and attack. Man, I was really hoping that was gonna be HP in like crit or something. Because that's what I want to focus on with Nouvellette. HP, because he stacks on HP, and then crit rate and crit damage. I wonder who I can use that for, actually. But you can also get other stuff by earning this fervor stuff. I almost said favor. Right, now where are the... This must be the quest. This is the quest. And then maybe I can unlock this already. Right, we're gonna read that later. For now, we're gonna do as much events as we can. Alright, let me see how this works. This rain might screw me over if it goes within the event. This is an ordinary holding pot created by the organizer, 25 points. The glowing one is like 50 something, right? Sleep pots are special holding pots created by the organizer that will award 25 points when hit for a short time after you can fire off multiple darts consecutively by holding the throw button. The Ring of Rights is a special item created by the organizer. If thrown darts pass through it, okay, I already know that. It will double it. What are those pots? Can I not hit those pots? I don't know. Oh. Oh, I can aim it. Oh! There's a time limit. I heard... There it is. How can I tell how many points I have? I'm bad at this. Which isn't surprising. Oh, it goes down if I, the point thing checks off. I thought it was still doing the consecutive thing. The point thing checks off if I, if I hit the points, basically. Am I not? There we go. Finicky! Come here! I know I'm talking to pots. Well, there we go. I was about to say, isn't there a limited amount of pots, too? I got points! Yay! I did something! Quaker pot, 20 points. Agile pot, 60 points. Beam of blocking. I'm guessing that's gonna block. You can do match, too. Wonder how that would be. Alright, so that was 20 points created by the organizer that will award 20 points when hit. These pots will explode when hit, destroying all holding pots in a fixed area. Pots shattered by this will also count towards their score. Nice! Agile pots are holding pots created by the organizer that will move between 2 points and award 60 points when hit. Nice! Beam of blocking will obstruct throwing darts, hit a certain number of times to destroy it. Oh, that sucks. Hate that. Well, they made the stage different too. I mean, I get to throw darts, so I'm happy anyways. Hit that. Apparently this one, because it didn't do that. Yeah. It didn't hit it. Man, I'm already bad at this. Woo! Okay, I knew that wasn't gonna hit that. There we go. I wonder if these pots disappear after a certain number of times. Wait, this bubble is gonna disappear! Eh! There we go. Didn't hit this. Let me hit it! Let me hit! There we go. Christ. Now I just gotta destroy the amount of pots or wait for the time to go down. Oh my god, it's such a small AoE basically of where your dart is going to be thrown. I can talk perfectly, don't mind me. It has to be on it specifically or like on the bottom. It can't be like right beside it. That's pretty annoying. Nice! Now the last one for today. 170. Now that one's probably going to be tricky to get. As would be understandable. Consuming pots are special holding pots created by the organizer. It will constantly move, and when in motion, it will touch other holding pots and store them within itself. Pots consumed will not grant you any points. A consuming pot needs to be hit multiple times consecutively to be destroyed. After it is hit 3 times in a row, it will grow smaller. Each hit will award 5 points. Each time a consuming pot shrinks, you will gain 20 points, and destroying it completely will award 100 points. Alright. That's strange. Oh, I can't equip my other... No. Oh, I thought I could equip my other characters. Because they didn't get rid of my characters. Man, they're just allowing you to throw darts at exploding vases. Seems safe. Pretty satisfying when it destroys all of them, though. Yeah! Okay, so did the gold thingy disappear when I shot through it? Boosky? Yeah! Okay, that's adorable. Okay, so I can't have them touch other pots. Because then I won't get the rewards from the other pots. I'll only get the rewards from the consuming pot. I know it's consumption of some kind. Alright. And then I'm guessing this is going to appear for the 4th one. And then I assume there's going to be a 5th one too. But for now, I'm not going to collect the rewards just because I feel like it. Alright, let's see what these other events are like. The rain didn't screw me over, thank God. Tableside entertainment, that was that. Diona likes that, apparently. Maybe she's imagining those pots are like alcohol or something? I don't know. Alright, I assume this is going to be a battle of some kind, and this is going to be... I honestly have no idea what that one's going to be. Louise from Mondstadt seems to be thinking about something. Inspiration. Eruption. 1 second. Alright. Where is Buies? She is back there. He's back there. I don't know if I'm even saying that right. He is an adventurer, right? Yeah, you have to be an adventurer. This type of game is sure inspiring. Dang it. What new game? Traveler. Good timing. Well, at least it's a good thing that you're under here, though I don't think it's shielding us from the rain that much. We should honestly go inside if you have paper and stuff, but your choice, man. Traveler, good timing. I happen to need someone to playtest my new game. Ah, so I'm a test subject. Perfect. I mean, all those people just don't care if they get wet. Look here, I'm calling this game Inspiration Eruption. Creative name, I'll give you that. Well, there it is! It perfectly captures the entire process of how we poets create poetry. Man, I would love another event where the Archons meet up if it was like all the current Archons. That would be really nice. It's like A, Zhongli, like actually A, not the puppet. A, Zhongli, Venti, Nikita, and maybe even Farina too. That'd be really nice. You mean it perfectly captures the entire process of how we poets create poetry. Ah, so you're a poet, not an adventurer. You look like one. You mean drinking, and more drinking? Hilarious. Though, using wine to let one's creative juices flow is certainly a good idea. Yeah, that's what your Archon does. However, wine alone is not enough to inspire truly extraordinary poetry. Venti would maybe agree? I don't know, that would be a little debatable for him. He can't give up his dandelion wine. Before we write a poem, we have to start by seeking out inspiration. Some like to travel, some prefer solitude, while others really enjoy using wine to stimulate their creativity. Venti? This is the most challenging part, since we cannot pinpoint where inspiration lies. In the brain? So most of the time, we feel like we haven't found our muse and become anxious and depressed. Over a piece of paper and a pen? Or a feather? Or quill? Whatever you want to call it? But in truth, inspiration has already visited us and left its mark inside our heads without us ever knowing. Yeah. That's how brains work. Right at the juncture, they will come bursting out and take the form of a great poem or a painting or something else. And you can turn that all into one game? Of course. This process of making poetry is quite clear and easily understood. Is it? It just so happens that there are a few tabletop game designers in Mondstadt interested in my ideas. Yeah, the one who created TCG. If so, I say don't work with them. TCG sucks. After some discussions and a few brainstorming sessions, we finally came up with Inspiration Eruption. You can try it right now if you're interested. I mean, I am gonna try it right now. Play a few rounds and maybe you'll become a poet yourself. I highly doubt that, actually. After the challenge begins, characters who defeated opponents within the mythic domains will obtain inspiring crystal stacks. Inspiring crystals will rupture once every 40 seconds. Once they rupture, they will unleash a shockwave with a fixed AoE that deals immense damage based on the number of inspiring crystal stacks the current on-field character has. The shockwave damage will decrease further from the epicenter. When the expiring crystals are waiting to rupture, Mythic Nexus will appear within a domain. Is your name Mythic Nexus? I thought your name was... Oh god, what was it? Field tiller, right. Yeah, that totally looks like a field tiller, Conria. I totally believe you. Will appear within the domain. Such foes will be very tough and hard to defeat. Oh, fun. I really appreciate that. Skilled use of inspiring crystals. Running to Rupture may aid you in defeating these opponents with ease. It did say it does immense damage. 1 second. Right. After inspiring crystals rupture, the mythic nexus has already been defeated. They will once again start to stack. I'm pretty sure I did that twice. If the mythic nexus has not yet been defeated, then the crystals will not begin to stack again. The nexus will be weakened, and no other opponents will spawn until it is defeated. After that happens, crystals will begin to stack again, and opponents of various kinds will spawn once more. I understood none of that, so we're just gonna wing it. You have anything else to say other than... Yeah. We'll give it a try. Sure thing. This way. Prepare to be inspired. So are you randomly sending me into the domain from a piece of paper? I'm glad I don't have to do double teams, because I'm definitely not doing double teams. I can hardly build my 4 characters, much less 1 more. Alright. I'm going to have it in the specific order that I have my normal team, because it would trip me up. When a character triggers frozen... I'm basically ignoring this leyline stuff, because yes, it does help immensely, but... not really when you almost barely have 4 characters built. Frozen Vaporize, Electrocharge on an opponent. I could do Vaporize. A Shockwave will be unleashed at the opponent's position, dealing physical damage to nearby opponents. This effect can be triggered once every 4 seconds. If only it was all Swirl, because that's my main team. I do like Swirl a lot. I don't know why. I've always just been an animal fanatic. Alright, let's see how this works. I'm gonna sit up straight, actually. Because I don't know how hard this is gonna be. Ooh, that's cool. So it raises over time? Ooh, wait. It's like butter through a hot knife. I like that, actually.
Into the wind.
It's like a timer?
Windblade.
One with nature.
And then I assume once the timer thing goes up completely... I wasn't even trying to avoid that.
Into the wind.
Oh, you're a Nexus! And then once that... Yeah, that... But I thought it stacks. Oh, it does stack, because it says it stacks.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves adorn my...
Oh, and it says when the next crystal rupture will be, and the more crystals I have, the more damage it does?
nature.
Is it just how many characters, mobs I kill?
You're toast.
I should probably do their bursts, too.
Into
Oh,
the wind.
I don't like how you fly.
Let's dance.
Ooh, it defeats you very easily, though. Holy crap. Booski.
Windblade.
Okay, I'm gonna jinx myself by saying this in my next one,
with wind
but it's
and
not
cloud.
bad. Come here.
The wind
Come
knows
into Casa with burst, please. I mean, I know you're not gonna survive long, but still. Begging you.
No. Goba, get them.
Did not even see you coming.
one with nature.
Oh yeah, I understand they're hard to defeat because they have like a shield thingy. No, they don't. Bye. So, is there a limited amount of time, or is there a limited amount of mobs? Don't know if they're called mobs or not, but I'm gonna call them mobs because I always have. Okay, so I need to get 2,000 for each. Nice. And I'm guessing, yes, that one unlocks in one day. I assume that. Okay, so there's some mods that I can pull in, some that I can't. Hate that. Not much I can do about that with only 4 characters built. I mean, Noelle kind of is. Kaya, maybe? But the rest, not really. It's mainly just Lumion, Kazuhai, Xiangling, and Barbara. When a character's normal, charged, or plunging attack hits opponent, ooh, Kazuha, thank you! They will unleash a random pyro-electro shockwave at the opponent's location that will deal AoE damage from the corresponding element. This effect can be triggered once every 2 seconds. Right then. Oh, it just automatically gets my burst up. I like that.
Nice and spicy.
Yar, to you too. Yeah! So does it have like a cooldown? Ooh, don't like that. Not gonna deal much damage to me, but it still does some damage. Okay, maybe I should focus on mechanics actually. They can deal the most damage because Xiangling is dying.
Leaves, adorn my night.
Does the pyro electro thing actually deal damage to me? Intend that? Here you. Yeah, let me do electro ruptures or whatever they're called.
You're toast.
Clouds high, the birds call.
Because those are the most efficient because I do have a pyro character. Yeah, basically hit no one with that. I love that.
Windblade, prepare to be blown away.
Where's the big boss? Oh, there's the big boss!
Protect us.
I was about to say! He hasn't come!
Into the wind.
Nice.
As one with wind and cloud.
Okay, first time wasn't in the Ruin Guard, second time a Ruin Greater? Does it just depend?
One with nature.
I wonder how that exactly works. Maybe it's random. Maybe I'm thinking too much of this. Okay, so it's at least every 5 attacks. Nice. Defeat Mythic Nexus Obstructing Inspiration. 2 out of 3. Okay, so I just need to defeat this guy.
Let the show begin.
So I just need to defeat this guy. I don't need to actually
Windblade.
defeat him with the
One with nature.
shockwave thingy? Is that how that works? I think that's how that works. And it just depends on opponents defeated and how much time it took. Still got 2,000 points even still. May have been close cutting it, but it's not bad. Okay. There's Samaturls here, but why couldn't I find Samaturls when I was actually trying to build Barbara? Because she needs a lot of, what was it? Forbidden Scrolls, I think they're called. I never memorized the names. She needs a lot of Forbidden Scrolls, and I think I got all the Forbidden Scrolls I needed? Because she's almost 999 in talents. And yes, to expert players, I know it's not effective to level all of your characters as talents up to 999, but I do it just because I don't care. When character triggers a swirl on an opponent, a shockwave will be unleashed at the opponent's position, dealing physical damage to nearby opponents. This effect can be triggered once every 4 seconds. Okay, I like that it's swirl though. It's favoring my characters. It's nice.
Come on, we can do it.
Did not mean to do that. Oh, wait, that cryo guy is actually gonna deal some damage to me because when Barbara heals you, every single time Barbara heals you, she actually does,
One with nature. Clouds high.
she actually
The birds
afflicts
call.
Hydra to you for like a split moment. At the moment that
The
she
wind
heals.
knows me.
Don't like the bishop guy.
Be gone.
Also, where are you? There you are. Hi.
Nice and spicy.
Probably should have used it on you, actually. That's not a good thing.
Windblade.
Because I forget that this is time. Oh no, he's cryo. I'm screwed.
One with nature.
I'm going to cryo. Oh no. Lumine, get out of the way.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Out of the frying pan.
Okay, Kazuha is really helpful here, though.
Time to go. Into the wind.
I love the random mumbles that the Samatrolls and Helitrolls do, though. It's really cute.
Let the show be.
One with nature.
Okay, I thought you were gonna appear over here. Come over here, you jerk.
Adorn my night.
Okay, I don't know
The wind knows
how to actually dodge most of his attacks. Almost. No, I need to defeat one more.
Into the wind.
Oh, the swirl reactions, man!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Obviously, it's not gonna be every single time you do a swirl reaction,
knows
but
me.
even still. Stop appearing over there! That is so annoying. Stop! Come over here!
Into the wind.
Didn't it say I needed to be in the center for the most attack? I don't know what it said. I was about to do Kazuha's burst, but apparently I don't need to. Thank you. Yeah, I assume that. Alright, where's the last event? 'Cause it's like an event in an event. Events in an event, I should say, because there's 3. I don't even need to do those commissions. I don't know why it showed it to me. Right? I know what world quest this one is. Man, that lady is waiting a long time because that quest appeared such a long time ago. It's a quest in Sumeru where you have to help this lady and then you meet the Aranara and then it's like a really, 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 really long quest. It's probably gonna take a couple streams at least just on this quest. Because it's a really long quest. Help the person who's being attacked? No. Talk to Balto. No. Botlo. Why did I think it was Balto? Botlo from Mondstadt appears to have something on his mind. Okay, so Venti just brought everybody from Mondstadt. Thanks! Oh, he's right here. We're going to ignore that. At least it wasn't Kazuha's burst this time. It's part of the reason why I stay on Lumine instead of Kazuha all the time. Just because I accidentally press Q instead of W sometimes because they're right next to each other. Hi, Botlo. You didn't see anything. The next painting is right. It's this one. What are you doing? You are Lumine. Your reputation precedes you. I just walked up to you and asked what you were doing. I have a famous reputation of asking what people are doing and then coincidentally helping them with their problems instead of them helping me with my problems. I heard so much about you from my colleagues and wondering if you would grace this grand event. I mean, sure, because my friends are here. And as luck would have it, here you are. It is truly an honor to meet you. And this is the kind of praise I deserve for all that I've done. There are many things I wish to introduce to you, but before that, allow me to introduce myself. I am Botlo, a painter. You should be quite familiar with this profession, no? Yeah, I guess. I mean, not in real life. I've painted like 1 or 2 paintings in real life. That's about it. I'm a very bad painter. I don't know how it works, how you do it, But I can draw, kind of. Go check out my socials. But in addition to being a painter myself, I'm also an art conservator. Actually, there was an event, I think it was like a Christmas event in Dragonspine. And not on this account, obviously. What was it? We were like giving Albedo descriptions of something, and we could either make a weird, goofy painting of Paimon, happy painting of Paimon, a painting of Paimon in a soup. There was a large variety of things that we could have done depending on the answers that we gave him. And I don't actually remember what one I did. I'm also an art conservator. No matter what type of damage a painting has suffered, whether it was burnt, chewed on rodents, run by mold, or any similar matter. Oh. As long as it's in my hands, I can restore the painting to its original, most perfect state. You should have done that with the Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa doesn't have eyebrows specifically because of cleaning. Restoring paintings? Do you just repaint them? Well, that too. Of course not. Were I just to repaint them exactly as they were, that would be called copying. You make it seem as if I don't know what copying is. What we art conservators must do is restore a piece of artwork to its utmost original pristine condition. 1 second. Alright. Every detail from the colors to the brush strokes, even the material of the canvas itself, must be exactly as the same as the original painting. How do you do that exactly? If it has mold chewed by animals, you make the animals spit up the painting? Isn't it? It takes exceptional painting skill. Say you paint over the painting to make it what it originally was? That makes no sense. What if an animal bit a piece of the painting out of the canvas itself? Like, bit a chunk from the canvas, like Jaws or something. It takes exceptional painting skill as well as uncommonly keen and detailed image perception. Which is why I simply haven't been able to hire many capable assistants. No kidding. I mean, if a painter has both exceptional skills and a keen perception of the smallest details, maybe instead of hiring someone, you should teach someone instead. Then why not just focus on their artwork instead of helping restore that of other artists? Not to mention how this job doesn't pay well and how people often think of us as a bunch of copycats with mediocre skills. I understand that. I mean, I don't think that, but I understand that. But every job needs to be done by someone. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, yeah, I do a lot of odd jobs for odd people. Man, the sun is shining into my camera. It's beautiful. Art is a precious thing. An outstanding painting can carry history, stories, and emotions, and of course, its market value. No matter what others think, as an artist myself, I will not stand idly by and watch those paintings deteriorate. Oh. But, as I just said, this job doesn't pay well, and it's often misunderstood. Though I've been busy trying to recruit assistants, as you can see, as of now, I'm still the only one doing the job. So, you want to hire me temporarily? That's why I'm here today. I want to educate people about what an art conservator does. Yeah, maybe you should teach people how to do it, and maybe some more people would be interested in it, and maybe even pay a little bit more. And perhaps I will be able to recruit a few more people this way. However, though I've yet to find an assistant, I've received numerous commissions to restore ancient paintings. And yet you said it doesn't pay well? I wasn't paid well. These old paintings come from Mondstadt and Liyue. They include landscapes, figures, animals, and even crayon drawings from children. You can restore crayon drawings too? That seems a little downgrading. I'm gonna be honest. Considering you can restore ancient paintings, you're gonna restore children's paintings too! Man, you could do a variety! In principle, as long as it's painting, it's a valid commission. Besides, even a child's crayon drawing contains the hard work they poured into it. Who's to say it may not be their first step into becoming an artist one day? Man, you look at things in the brightest light ever. Honestly. I mean, you've got a fair point. So, it's understandable that their parents would come for me to restore it. My first drawing, actually, or my first original character, was of a potato with crudely drawn arms called Potato Man. If I ever edit this video, this VOD, and I may or may not show Potato Man. I don't know if I'm gonna show Potato Man or not. It wasn't a crayon drawing because I'm pretty sure when I was younger I was banned from crayons and markers. I know that I was banned from markers because I did eat a couple, but I don't remember about crayons. And I wasn't banned from markers just because I ate a couple because I was hungry. I was banned from markers mainly just because whenever I touch a marker, it somehow gets on either me and or other surfaces. And that's still accurate to today. I'll be like super careful with a Sharpie or a marker of some kind. I close the marker and somehow I have like a couple marks of the marker on like my hand or something, and I don't even know how I did it. It's just a curse, and it was a lot worse when I was a kid. I was banned from markers. Your expression says you haven't even managed to convince yourself. Do you know how to do crayon drawings? Sure, he doesn't know how to do crayon drawings. I'm not an expert crayon artist. Being a children's crayon artist would be like being Picasso almost. I'm only superficially familiar with literature. Literature? So I must study up on knowledge regarding crayon drawings. Lumine, if you could, would you be willing to do me a favor? Draw crayon drawings for you? If that's the case, I don't really like crayon, but I mean, I'd do it. I mean, I like how you can... I mean, I like crayon, obviously, because I grew up with it, and I've always... When I was younger, I always wanted those, like, 50 packs of crayons that all the kids in elementary school had, that had, like, the sharpener, crayon sharpener in the back. Man, those are so cool as a kid, but now I seem so old. I just don't like the texture of the crayon, I guess. Like the texture on paper, how it's not completely solid. Maybe it's how I draw with crayons. I don't know. I haven't drawn with crayons in years. You need to go out and find the original scenery? Alas, indeed. Not only that, I also have to do all kinds of research on materials relevant to the painting. For example, how the scenery and animals depicted looked like at the time they were painted. Fortunately, the paintings I'm also currently commissioned to restore aren't too old, so things shouldn't have changed drastically. Man, what people should do is take a picture of the scenery they want to paint and then paint it like that. Because scenery changes throughout the day, so why not just do that? I mean, it's not like the camera paintings or camera photos are black and white, so why not? I mean, I feel like in this time it should be black and white because, you know, it's kind of seeming like olden style. And Lumine's like futuristic and stuff. But it's not black and white because that would be boring for travelers. Fortunately, the paintings I'm currently commissioned to restore aren't too old, so things shouldn't have changed drastically. I was about to head out to the original locations, but as you know, the wilderness is a dangerous place for those more adept with the brush than the sword. That's why I'd like to ask you to find the relevant scenery for me. I mean, I'm not artistically gifted. He's gonna give me like a vague location, isn't he? No worries. I've already prepared everything you'll need. I've done this before when hiring others to help me in the past. Oh, so you've done this before. Look, this is a photo of the painting to be restored. Okay, so they do take photos. Or a photo of the painting that's going to be restored. And I have already marked the key landmarks in it. All you need to do is find the location and take photos of the marked objects with the camera, and you're done. How do you do this with older photos? Like really, really old photos. Or paintings. So, I just need to take photos? That's right. Be able to familiarize yourself with the paintings before taking the picture. You need to feel their aesthetics and artistic sense. Let the paintings linger in your mind. As long as you understand them, perhaps you'll be able to sense the entire process of how these paintings were done while taking photos. Sketching, outlining, coloring, refining the details. You mean like a hallucination? You are correct. To me, art is a type of hallucination. Okay, so he's insane. What an artist must do to capture the hallucination in detail and express it objectively. Believe me, just study the photos I give you and you will surely feel the artistic hallucinations within. That's trippy. I entrust this task to you, Lumine. You know my name. Ah, well, I am a legendary traveler. Where's Paimon? And I shall start on restoring these paintings. Right, the next one is... goes on. Oh wait, that's actually really cute! I like that! I like that there's like a cutout of it and then you have to figure out where it is. I really like that, actually. Once you reach a viewing point, you must select one of the three pictures that best corresponds to the current viewing point and start looking for the missing scenery objects. Okay. And yet he can't find this. Why exactly? Because it's dangerous? I don't think the Dawn Miner is that dangerous. I mean, Diona thinks it's dangerous. She hates it, but I don't think it's that dangerous. After selecting the picture, you can move your camera to match the picture with the current scenery and look for any missing scenery objects. Once you have found said objects, you can record them. So is this like the painting? And then this is what I actually need to look for so he can recreate it? I feel like that's it. Yeah. Each picture will have 2 to 3 missing scenery objects. Nice. When attempting to record them, you may have to adjust your viewing angle multiple times. Once all objects have been recorded, the current picture will have its missing details completely filled in. As if I painted them. Alright. Man, I almost just read his name as Balto again. It looks so much like Balto, but it's Botlo. Batlo. I want to say Botlo because it sounds better. No offense. Okay, so that was just the rewards. Let me go to this one. Alright. Why is Mika and Singcho there? I don't know. Maybe they're looking at the scenery. Can I? Okay, so it's the last one that unlocks in one day. Now, I don't think it will be. I think that one's gonna unlock on Wednesday, but I don't think I have much to worry about that because that one ends in 13 days, so I should be able to stream it next week as well. Just barely. Hopefully. Because I know sometimes an event can go out, without actually, without the entire event dying. Basically, you wouldn't be able to play it anymore, but the event is still technically going on. I don't know. I hope it doesn't do that. I don't think it's gonna do that, but we should still have time. Okay, so the City of One Song. So that one's obviously a Dawn Winery. Alright, well, let me look at this one first. Dawn Winery. That one plainly obvious because it used it as a reference too. So it might be like right here or something. Man, I gotta spend my resin real quick. After all this. Not that it's gonna cap up anytime soon because I still have like 24 hours for it. Or however long it takes to cap up resin. Did I heal myself completely? Probably did. Right now, is there gonna be a glowy spot? Or do I just have to find a specific position? So I feel like it could be here. Right? Then I just have to take pictures here? It didn't work! Wait, do I actually need to click on something? No, I don't want to go there. I want to go to the Dawn Winery one first. Alright, well, it's making me go to... I'm not going to save Reckless Palette because he hurt, or pushed over Sucrose in... Was it in the Dragonspine Christmas event? Or which one was it? I don't remember where it was, but I don't like Reckless Palette because he's always putting himself in danger. Honestly, he shouldn't be an adventurer in the first place. Just my personal opinion. His name literally is Reckless Palette. And his parents were like, yeah, we're totally gonna name this kid Reckless Palette because he's gonna be a reckless adventurer his entire life. Alright, so I understand why it's sending us to Mondstadt City because... I don't know, it just wants us to go there first. Annoying, but fine. I can do that. So this one is gonna be either up by the teleport waypoint, or it's gonna be on the roof of that area down there. Here! Okay, so close enough. Missing scenery, boop! Okay, I like that you have to... I like that you get to, like, line it up like that. That's really cool. Do I, like, zoom out or something? Or does it just say I'm close? Okay, that seems most accurate. So, space, hide picture, leave. Cool! Can I... No, I can't, like, take a picture like that. Alright. Close enough. And then the cathedral, which will be a little bit harder because I don't necessarily like the cathedral. But it'll tell me when I've lined it up enough. Like there. Yeah, so it doesn't need to be exactly specific, just when that little dot appears. Missing objects found, head to the next location to continue searching. It was already there, thank you very much. You gonna ignore me? Don't need to heal. Yeah, so it was where I was standing, wasn't it? It just won't let me because it's very finicky on where it wants you to be. Okay, so I think I was like right over here, and that's right over here. That's close enough. I wonder which one it's gonna be. Right, so it said 2 to 3 areas. Or, 2 to 3 little dots that you have to connect. I wonder if it's gonna do that for the next one, or what. Come on, I think I'm lining... There we go. I was about to say, I think I'm lining up pretty perfectly. I had to go further over. Right, now this one is a bit more tricky. This one involves... this mountain? Like that. Do I have to go more over here? Wait. Wait, where is this? Where even is this? So, like, right there? Or is it over there? Is it not over there? Wait. There it is! Nice! So I was looking at these two cliffs specifically. Right now, I believe it is Dvalin's home. I mean, technically all of Mondstadt is Dvalin's home. Don't know how Dvalin came to be, but I mean, he's a dragon, so I assume he's a little old, but not as well. Because I feel like it could be Venti just being Venti, but I think Venti also referred to him as like a baby or a kid or something like that, or Paimon did. I don't know who it was, but someone referred to him
One
as
with
younger,
nature.
and I don't think that was necessarily off. I mean, kid in Dragon Ages, I guess. He's not young, but he's not old. There it is. Okay, so that's the 3 thing. That one was pretty spot on, actually. Right, so destroyed pillar. There. And then floating rock right there. Nice! I'm good at this! I like this one! Can I save this? I can't save this. I mean, I could take a picture of it. But it's not the same! Hey, where is it gonna take me next? Yeah, I can do the 3rd one. Who defend Luhua? Okay, so that's gonna be the Adeptus Abode, I think. I mean, it's gonna show me anyways, but I was just curious. Oh, Luhua Pool! The guards at Luhua Pool. That actually makes sense. Now, I wonder if the pictures are actually gonna be trickier to discern. Like, where is this? Or something like that. I don't know. It makes you decide what picture needs to go where, and I feel like that's a little bit dumb. We did a painting for a guy over here. Did I actually get the chest over here? I think I deleted that. That's the unusual hilichurl. Did I get the chests? I might have gotten them on stream. I don't remember. Yeah, because those eyes are glowing, and I feel like I did that for a chest, mainly. Leave me alone. Did the bunny hop for a while. Okay, yeah, so I did unlock the chest then. So there was this one painter guy here, too, who was really fanatic about those glowing, quote-unquote, eyes. Even though they're cyclopses. Okay, so it was a little harder. Looks like an almost different... Oh, yeah, well, that would actually make sense. An almost different kind of painting. Guess it's a little up there. It's a different kind of painting because it's a different painter. Man, I'm good at this! I am a boss! Alright, where next? Are we going to go to the Adeptus' abode? Apparently not. Alright, I'm gonna use this waypoint, actually. See, I like that when you're in different nations, it tells you about the different nations' things. Because, like, right there, it would have told you about, bishops. And bishops are solely in, solely in Liyue, excluding, like, domains and stuff. I'm gonna collect this. Flaming flower. Stamen. Does that just mean, like, the head of the flower or something? I don't know. Where's this? Is that on top of the house? No. It's on top of a mountain. I understand why this guy didn't want to go over here. It was very dangerous. Okay, so that one's at that one area. I don't know what that area is called specifically, but it's at the one area. Right there. Those ruins. And then double trees. Nice! I'm good at this! I mean, not that it's that difficult either, but I like it. It's a simple event and yet it's fun. Alright, artifacts. Not gonna read that, obviously. Can you show me? Because when you click, you can see other, like, tips and tricks and that kind of thing, because it's gonna go anyways. But it's still really cool that it gives you that. It's on that basically all game, but it's still nice. Alright. I wonder which one it's gonna be. Is it gonna be full painting 1, full painting 2, or kind of missing painting 3? Ooh, that's big. It's bigger than I thought. Okay, so it does take it a second to load. Did not mean to get that one. But I guess that was part of the same one. Alright then. Guess I did mean to get that one. Yeah, because it took a second for this one to load and for this one to load. Probably just because I was moving too quick. Now, where's this one going? What is called? Now, is this last one going to be in Mondstadt, or is this one going to be in Mondstadt? Or it's going to be in between. Acquire the missing scenery for footbridge, a great lake, a small pavilion. And then there was, can I see my mouse? Thank you. Who defends Luhua? Is there any treasure here? And seeking to paint Tianshu. I mean, technically, I did already acquire the treasure there, so yes. City Wine and Song, Wineries, Leisurely Relaxation, and acquire the missing scenery for Great Dragon's residence. That's long. Alright, so we need to get the gate. I don't know why Venti hasn't touched this. Maybe if he does touch this mountain, then Zhongli would get mad at him? And then throw more rocks at him? Because he definitely can. I mean, don't know why he would, but he definitely can. And that would honestly be hilarious if he did. Because they have like a almost in real life brotherly relationship. I would know. Because they hate each other, but they don't because they're also fellow gods, and technically they're not allowed to kill each other, probably. Although it is said that it's strange for other gods to coexist with other gods, minus like Rukavada and Hida and Makoto and that kind of thing. There's the rainbow! Oh, that's cute! Really like that one. Wait, is this the kids drawing one? This one is like in a simplistic almost art style. Wait, that's actually really cute though. Aww. That kid is really good at drawing. Unless that's the guy's drawing of the kid's drawing. I don't understand exactly what he does, if he paints over the old paintings or how he does what he does, but this is the Lingju Pass. See, with the previous one, I almost thought that it was going to be Lingju Pass. Where was it? With the one at Tianshu Valley. I thought that was going to be Lingju Pass. Then I looked into it more. Obviously, it's not Lingju Pass. Alright, yes, it is going to be up there. Now, if you ever can't get to the other side, don't know why you wouldn't be able to, because you can climb, there is like a wind thingy that will send you up, which is really nice. I hope those hilly trolls don't notice me. Walk away, please. That's really cute. Wait. Oh, the little sparklies. That's really cute. There's a big tree. Big ums. There's the stairs. Where are the stairs? There. The stairs. I know you can technically hide the picture, but I feel like it would be harder to do that. Just my opinion. And the small ums tree. And then more stairs. Bigham stairs. There. Nice. Okay, I really like that style of painting though. I really like Genshin's style of doing things. Like their style of these drawings, their style of the animations. The animations getting better, obviously. Their style of everything. Now, I wonder if the fourth one that's gonna unlock in one day, which I think is Wednesday, I wonder if that one's actually going to be in Mondstadt, because technically this one of 3 and I think the previous one of 3? Yeah, this one of 3 and the previous one of 3 were both of Liyue. So I wonder if it's gonna go back and forth. Because at first I thought I was going to do like something like Mondstadt, Liyue, Inazuma, Sumeru. Don't know why it would do that when it's an only Liyue and Mondstadt event, but just my random thoughts. I hope there isn't any enemies that are gonna attract me. Don't think there are. Other than the boar. Oh. Yeah, the boar's dangerous.
The wind knows me.
You gotta watch out for that guy. And it's a oh, it's a buff dragon spine! Oh, there's a rainbow buff dragon spine. That is really cute. Oh, it's dragon spine reaching to the ruins and reaching to what is it, Wangchuin? Even though it's not technically in it. This painting isn't entirely accurate, but it's still cute. Oh, I really like that one. Now, I believe that was the last one of the events that I could do for now. One day, and then one day. Yep. Then I'm gonna collect the rewards next week. Since I think the one day thing means that I would unlock on Wednesday, because normally you would do either 8 hours or one day. And obviously, I'm not streaming till whenever that would be, like 3 a.m. in the morning or something. That is not happening. Alright, let's see this. You take an inspiration walk while enjoying the scenery. As you share your poetry with each other, there seems to be a faint sense of sorrow amidst the joyful laughter. No! Who's crying? Is it Xiao? Xiao will make it better, I promise! Who's crying? Someone, is it happy tears? Sad tears. I saw sorrowful, so I assume it's sad tears. Oh, you're all participating. Who's crying?
Everyone got here so early.
It doesn't seem early.
The sun is
Seems
shining
like
bright
noon.
today. As soon as that leaf floats past Stonegate, we shall reveal today's poetry
Venti,
theme.
you control the wind.
The theme of the second day of the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala is pairing couplets.
Do we get to pair people?
Pairing couplets. Oh, I've heard of that. It's a Liyue art form where you have to create new lines of poetry based on fixed rules.
What?
Kind of like a fill-in-the-blanks game, but for poetry.
Noah, you're cute.
Heaven and earth, rain and wind,
And her
the
idol
endless sky
animation.
and the boundless land, forest boars and ocean shrimp, lavender melons and matsutake shrooms. Based on a given line of
Was that meant to
poetry,
rhyme?
you must create the second line to form a pair, or
I'm glad I don't actually
As
have
long
to
as you take
create
inspiration
rhymes.
from the
Paimon
wide
does
world
all the
around you,
hard work for
you'll find
me.
it's not so
Because I do
difficult
all the
after all.
adventuring work for her.
The two lines should be neatly matched, complementing each other both semantically and rhythmically. In essence, it's just like most other forms of poetry.
To buoy your imagination
And I
allow
suck at
the
all
winds of
forms of
inspiration to
poetry.
fill your
Excuse
sails,
you.
We've added an additional component.
Huh?
An inspiration walk.
Ah, during the walk we find someone crying.
An inspiration walk?
By inspiration
Yeah,
walk, we simply
walking
mean
and looking
wandering
around at the
in the
scenery.
wild,
Have you never
taking in
heard
the
of it?
scenery and pocketing any poetic thoughts. of course, to all our friends, old and new, please be careful while out and about. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is already fully booked for the month ahead. And if there's any more demand, I'll be the only one
You're
with a
fully
smile on my
booked?
face.
Is that in all of Liyue or Liyue Harbor specifically? Because I'm getting a little terrified of you, Hu Tao.
In short, please roam freely as the mood takes you. Enjoy the spectacular scenery of our two beautiful nations and fill your imaginations with the most pleasing of poetry.
Oh, so you can go in
We will
between the
all
two
reconvene
nations then.
here tonight.
It's not just in Liyue then. Makes sense why it's here at the actual gate.
Traveler, can you round up Xingqiu, Chongyun, and the Mondstadt contingent? I have a favor to ask of you.
Mondstadt contingent. It's Diona, Mika, and Noelle.
Oh, is it that thing from yesterday?
Let me know. I want to see if it's Xiao.
Thanks. I'm counting on you.
Because I know you know Xiao, because you soothe him with your song, and it's adorable. You guys are the besties of friends. Even though he's the bestest of friends. Even
We
though
hope that
his
each of you
dad
can
is
keep an eye
kind
out for
of
this
your
while you're out
enemy.
on your inspiration walk.
Kind of. Yeah. Wait, did we let Diona know about this before?
Are you sure this is okay? It was just something I ran into.
Aww.
And now we're imposing my business on everyone else.
Changyun, we want to.
Oh,
I
please don't say
want
that,
to.
Mr. Chongyun.
Mr.
Master
Oh!
Jean ordered us to work with you however we can to improve cooperation. Helping each other out is exactly what we're here for.
I feel like Mika would be at least 1 or 2 years younger than Changyun.
Besides, investigating any strange occurrences near Mondstadt and making a report to the Knights of Avonius is also part of our job.
Yeah, tell him that's part of your job instead of actually wanting to do it.
I don't mind either, because while we're out, I can look for new cocktail ingredients too.
Ah, so you're using him.
Just think of it like an outing with friends. It'll be fun.
That's what I'm thinking of. I'm doing it for Changyun.
The way I see it, you should just
And-
humbly
I
accept
mean,
their
yeah,
willingness to
Xingqiu,
help.
but still. Changyun!
All right.
And
In that
Xiao!
case, thank you all very much. I will be sure to repay your
I
kindness
think it was
someday.
Xiao because there's always something going on with Venti, Changyun, Xingqiu, the Traveler, Paimon, and Xiao.
Now, how about we split into 2 groups for the day?
In Liyue! 2 groups?
You mean to cover more ground?
Not just that. Don't forget, this is
Inspiration!
still part of the Poetry Gala.
I mean, if this was real life, I would want to walk around. I do like walks.
If we all see
Even
the
though
same
I'm
sights
kinda
and
broken.
sounds during our inspiration walk, how can we write unique poems?
That's true. But how do we decide who goes
I like
in which
how his
group?
eyes are as bright as his hair. That's so cute.
Why don't we draw lots?
Huh?
Yeah!
Is it actually random? I don't think it would actually be random, which is lame, but...
Drawing lots? But what if I end up with the Liyue crowd?
Oh,
And I can't think of anything to say
Mika!
to them?
Mika! Well, if he did end up with Changyun, that would be a little awkward. But... because I imagine them both not being very talkative. But Mika! Xingqiu would say something.
I've got the slips of paper here.
And
Who
it
wants
would
to go
just be
first?
2 people if there was 2 teams.
Oh, Paimon! Paimon wants to go first.
Please tell me Mika and Venti if Venti is actually participating.
Okay, so that's the Traveler.
Wait,
Paimon,
Venti actually
Diona
knows
and
who it is,
Chongyun in
doesn't
one
he?
Group, and Xingqiu, Mika, and Noelle in the other.
What a relief. At least I'll have Noelle with me.
Oh my god, Mika and Noelle best friends. That's so cute.
Then I humbly place myself at your instruction.
Oh,
Oh, I don't think... that won't be...
Mika, you're so cute.
I also await your guidance.
You guys are pushovers, man. Taking a stroll, that's the plan.
Take care, everyone. See you all tonight.
Oh, poor Mika's caving under the pressure of talking to people. Honestly, I understand that though. I'm very social awkward in real life. Wouldn't seem like it on streaming because I talk for 3 hours straight and seem really quirky and weird, and honestly, I am in real life, so. But even still, I'm very awkward in real life, and if I work in an area with people, and I hate that I work in an area with people because people scare me. I'd be
Did
like
anyone forget
Mika
to bring
or...
If
No,
not,
I'd be more like
then
Fremine,
let's
basically.
get going. Dun, 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 dun. Come on.
I'd be like more like Fremine because my anxiety takes me over like a truckload.
Wow. Are those ears and tail real? So fluffy.
Don't touch them. She can and possibly will bite.
All right. Miss Diona, is there some place in particular you would like to go?
Walk.
Just call me Diona. Since we're trying to find that thing you saw, why don't we start with the place you saw it last
I
time?
feel like Diona's like 14 or 15, right? How old is Diona? Approximately 12 years old? Younger than I thought, but that actually makes sense. Dory is 14 to 15, and yet she's doing illegal businesses. That's a little concerning, though not entirely surprising. Lead the way, Captain.
Captain? Hey, quit messing around.
Why can't I call you Captain? So, yeah, they're looking for you, man. Unless we're not looking for Shao, and, do you know who we're looking for, Venti? Oh my god, wait, is he actually taller than the Traveler? I think he's taller than the Traveler.
Enjoy your inspiration walks. I'm looking forward to some splendid poetry tonight.
You know who we're looking for, don't you? I mean, technically, he is still like a wind spirit. He's just not the same wind spirit as when he started. Oh, that's a lot different than I thought it was going to be. This is a lot more dangerous adventure walks. I thought the adventure walks were going to be on the road or something. This isn't even on the road. It's not even on the broken road. Although, I suppose if we do go here, we'd accidentally start Shao's story quest. Why is it playing the minigame music? That's weird. Boars, don't go after me, please. Because some boars just run away from you, some target you. You're a boar that I don't want. Boar, bull, whatever you want to be called. Leave me alone. I do like the sound effects they make, though. Fight me, bro. Alright. I just wanted to do that for no reason. Ah, yes. Inspiration walks in ruins. That's perfect. Although I suppose it would make for good poetry.
Right over there, next to the water. That's where I saw it. But it was a little foggy at the time, so I didn't get a clear look.
I figured you would have saw it, like, on an actual mountain or something. I mean, technically this is part of a mountain, but it's at the lowest part.
The view from here is great, but there's kind of a gloomy atmosphere around here. Is this the kind of place you like
Wait!
to take a walk?
This is the town where there's, like, the 3 dead brothers and the father, whereas, like, the father wanted to challenge them, but they all ended up dying because of greed, and then the father ended up dying later somehow. And then they all joined together in the end thanks to us, and we got the treasure instead. Screw you guys. I don't know.
I wasn't taking a walk. I come here to train.
Wabaha?
Train? Like how knights train for combat?
I mean, he's training to exorcise demons, even though the demons are too scared of him and just run away.
It's a bit different. As an exorcist of Liyue, my training involves practicing techniques for the exorcism of evil spirits.
Isn't it called white yin or something?
Exorcism?
I've always wanted to demonstrate the power of exorcism, but
I mean, you both will
It's a
cryovisions.
I've never actually gotten the chance.
What's a cryovision? Determination for something? Because I know Pyro is passion. That's like similar. I mean, obviously the vision's not similar, but what would it be? I don't know.
Changyun is 1 in a million. He has pure yang spirit, so as soon
Pure
as he
yang
gets
spirit,
close,
that's what
evil
it's called.
spirits run and hide.
Yeah, because they're scared of him.
Huh? Isn't that a good thing?
I mean, if they run and hide when he's trying to exercise them, not really.
It's awful. Have you ever heard of an exorcist that's never seen an evil spirit?
I mean,
A lot
Shao's
of people
not an
think I'm
evil
a fraud
spirit.
because of this condition of mine.
But this is near Wangshu Inn, so I understand if it was Shao or one of the ghosts at the village. Though they're not evil spirits either. I mean, they were evil because they died because they're greed, but still.
Your physical constitution is far rarer
Shit!
than the technique still passed down by
Yeah!
exorcists today.
Ooh,
You should treasure it.
my baby.
Conqueror of demons.
Wait, he knows Shao? Right! Lantern right. Duh. Both Shao and Changyun were at the, last Lantern right.
Is that
Even
a
though
friend
we
of
didn't
yours?
participate, I did. I wish I did, but this account isn't that old.
Yep, this is Xiao, an Adeptus of Liyue.
An Adeptus? Wow, I've never seen one of those before.
Hello, Mr. Adeptus.
Do you know what they are, Diona? Diona, do you actually have paws?
Just call me Shao.
Oh, Diona, I love you so much.
So, are you here to trade too?
Why
Are
going
you
so
out
far
for an
away? I thought people
inspirational?
with visions were afflicted with your karmic debt. Obviously, we're not. Is it going to rain? Or is that just a cloud appearing? That might just be a cloud appearing.
When I heard about the exorcist's
Woo!
encounter, my suspicions were roused. That's why I'm
Woo.
here.
You were roused.
I've already informed the owner of the inn. If you see anything out of the ordinary, return
So it
immediately
wasn't
and leave
Shao.
it to me.
I don't think it was an evil spirit, though, considering Changyun saw it.
I...
Kind of.
Oh, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to drag even the Conqueror of Demons into this.
Aww.
I have already patrolled the area and found nothing amiss. Either the anomaly you encountered was no evil spirit, or perhaps it already left.
Ooh.
I guess that means we
I
came all
don't
this
think
way
it was
for
an evil
nothing.
spirit, though.
If there's no other business, I'll be taking my leave now.
Wait! Come on the walk with us, please!
Mm,
Please!
Yeah, you should come. There's no one else around here anyway, so you don't need to worry.
Shao!
but
They have visions, and we're somehow resistant. I don't know how Paimon is, but I am, because I'm not from this world.
I would also be honored if you joined us, Adeptus Shao. It is a rare opportunity, and I have many questions about exorcising evil spirits that I would like to ask you.
Diana, beg him, please! Diana, please! Oh, she's just staring.
fine.
Yes! We got him!
Seems like this Adeptus is pretty shy. Or maybe all the Adepti in Liyue are like this.
I wish!
Team Changyun has a new member! Yay!
Team Jong-un!
What?
Oh.
When did this become my team?
Oh, we did call him
Now that
Captain.
Adeptus Shao is joining us, if anyone's team leader, it should be...
It is your investigation, Changyun.
Don't overthink it. Diona, didn't you say you wanted to find some new ingredients?
Yeah, I don't get to come to Liyue very often, so I want to gather some new ingredients while I'm here.
I just realized she actually has a choker that has a D right below it. That's actually really cute. D for Diona.
I've heard that Liyue's Jueyun chilies
I was
can
about to
set
say
your
you
throat
should
on
do
fire.
Julian
that true?
chilies.
I'm gonna mix them into my drinks and give it a try.
Yeah, even a million Julian chilies would make your drink still good, Diona. I'm afraid you're cursed somehow.
Uh-huh. Julian chilies.
Right! I forgot that he actually eats popsicles that are basically just plain ice. Which, I mean, same. But... So, Julian chilies would be the opposite of what he normally eats, which is adorable.
I'm not sure that would taste very good.
Maybe he has to do that because of what? Because of the exercise stuff he does? You know, he hasn't really exercised before.
Really? Perfect! Let's go pick a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if he was allergic.
What the?
I just think he doesn't like them. Understandable, I don't like any kind of spices. Shao really doesn't care. He's just coming along with us even though he didn't want
As well
to.
as Drayun chilies, I also need some slime condensate or loach pearls.
Why not do Andor?
Are those really fit for human consumption?
Shao!
This is starting to sound like something Shangling would make.
Yeah, I was about to say, Shangling or Paimon. Are there even, I was about to say, are there even, Drayun chilies here? These might have spawned here because those are more yellow at the tips. Fresh Drayun chili, alright. Oh, would you look at that?
A touch of
Bushki?
frost.
Oh, 3! Nice! Nice! I like that team.
This should be enough.
Diona, you seem really committed to, making alcoholic drinks available to people of all tastes.
She hates alcohol.
What? No, never! I hate alcohol!
As a 12-year-old?
When grown-ups drink too much, they get that stupid drunk look on their faces, can't see clearly, and don't even respond properly.
Venti!
Sometimes they just sleep on the floor all night.
Venti!
Alcohol is the root of all kinds of evil.
Okay, saying that's gonna pique his interest.
So, I'm on a mission to mix the most disgusting drink in the whole world and show everyone just how awful alcohol really is. Nothing can stand in my way. If it means coming out to Liyue every day to pick fresh Drayun chilies, then so be it.
I mean, I don't think every day because I don't think they would sprout every day because physically speaking, that's not how plants work. Even Genshin speaking, that's not how plants work because they respawn every 3 days. Even still. No, I don't. I think it's just gonna make your drink better. I'm gonna be honest, Diana.
Is it really worth all that effort?
To her, yes, because her father is an alcoholic, which is actually sad.
Yeah, because all my previous efforts have failed. Those
I think her
stinking
father's
booze-hounds not
draft?
only haven't woken up to the truth of how bad alcohol is, they even keep praising my drinks.
Was it like the Catsling
It makes me
clan or something?
furious.
Something with cat in it.
But how is that possible? If this is the kind of stuff you're throwing into their drinks, it must taste absolutely vile. Surely.
Regretfully for her, no. Don't look at her like
Are
that.
you calling me a liar?
She even
No
piqued
worries.
Xiao's
I'll
interest.
fix you a drink right now. Then you'll see.
Oh no.
Huh? No need.
Just you wait.
Actually, he hates Drayun chilies.
Oh no. Is she really going to add those Juyun chilies?
If her claims are true, perhaps she too possesses a unique constitution of some kind.
I mean, maybe that is what the cryovision is for? Being unique with passion?
I don't see how it could have anything to do with her. Unless she's under the influence of some kind of power? Maybe an evil spirit.
I highly doubt it. An evil spirit haunting her. You guys have to stop thinking so deep into this. An evil spirit haunting a child that's trying to get rid of a wine industry and ends up just cursing her to make good wine. Good alcohol, whatever. I don't think that's how that works.
No. I sense no trace of the demonic.
Crying!
Although there are traces of something else. Something rather special.
Determination?
In Liyue, we might say this child has adeptal affinity.
Huh? So like Chi-Chi? What do you mean adeptal affinity?
It's
Affinity.
ready.
Whatever.
Here, I made one for Xiao too.
Okay, maybe Xiao could try it, but I'm not so sure about Chongyun. Yo, maybe not even Xiao.
Oh boy. Look at that color. Yep. She definitely added.
Okay,
Julian
I
chilies.
remember his hangout event though. I think he said something in his hangout specifically that he didn't like. Julian chilies, and then he only liked cold stuff.
What's wrong? You're not allergic to anything, are you?
Debatable.
Don't worry. There isn't even any alcohol in it. It's a slime condensate base with a seasoning of Jueyun chilies and finished with frog legs.
Ew.
Surely there's no way this can possibly taste good.
Don't force yourselves. She's a stubborn child. Oh my god, she's gonna do it! Oh no. He says it's gonna taste good.
Xiao downed it in a single gulp. Oh, great. If the Conqueror of Demons drank it,
No!
it'd be rude of me to refuse.
Chang-Yoon, you need to refuse. This could kill you. I don't think he's actually allergic. I just think he doesn't like it. Understandably so. I hate spices. Well, not spices. Spicy things, obviously. But don't force yourself to drink it, Chang-Yoon. Xiao ate it. Ate it? Xiao drank it because he's stubborn and he notices something within, what's her face? Diona. Don't. Oh, he's gonna do it. Also, he's like 2,000 years old or something.
Changyan drank his too. Is he gonna be okay?
Xiao, maybe. Chang-Yoon, maybe not.
This drink is...
Good.
Delicious.
Oh, what? It has... Oh, no.
It does have a touch of Jueyun chili, but it
Oh.
isn't at all overpowering. It's completely different from Xiangling's cooking or those drinks Xingqiu makes to mess with me.
Okay, so he really likes it.
It's crisp and refreshing, with just a hint of numbness, and the Jueyun chili flavor combines with the smooth but not slimy texture of the frog legs to form a heavenly mixture. And oh, the slimes. Can we talk about the slimes? Before this, I never knew that they had such a pure and herby taste.
Oh.
Like fresh grass after the rain. The power and purity of nature distilled into a cup. Amazing. Simply unbelievable.
I don't think I've ever seen Chang-Yoon talk that much, that fast, like, ever.
That's right. Slimes are absolutely sublime.
Pun intended?
Oh, I failed again.
And that wasn't even alcohol.
But wait, what's gotten into Chang-Yun? He's been so quiet up until now.
Are you okay?
I'm great, and I gotta try another. Diona, if you please.
That's a
one
new
more.
animation. Your instruction, Diona. Oh, service him an ice cold drink.
Okay. I think I've calmed down a bit.
That was like the opposite of Chang-Yoon.
I'm sorry. I can't believe I let you all see me like
Xiao,
that.
what about you? I know you're not gonna have a reaction like that. Would be hilarious if you did, and adorable if you did. But he's just gonna be like, yeah, that was good, something like that.
It's fine.
Or something
My fault
going
for
on
not
with this
checking your
girl.
spice tolerance first. Oh, looks like this pure yang spirit isn't such a great thing to have after all.
Aw.
Actually, before I drank it,
This is
I
the pure
very
yang
much doubted
spirit
what you
that
said about your drinks.
Oh,
Who'd have thought it? Diona and Chang-Yun are actually kind of similar.
they do have cryovisions.
Hmm?
Xiao, what's wrong?
Look over there.
What?
You mean the leaf?
I thought that was a frog.
Something's written on it.
How can you?
What?
Well, you
You
are
can
like
see that from over here?
2,000 years old. How old are you, Xiao? Wait a minute. I know he participated in the war 500 years ago. Xiao's 2,000 years old. Yeah, I actually got that spot on. I was not expecting to get that spot on. Alright, let's grab it and take a look.
Oh yeah, or it'll get swept away.
I mean, not that fast, I don't think. I mean, I may not be able to swim in real life, but I can swim in the game. Yeah, Oh, I love the interaction of this. This is cute. Pick up the fallen leaf. Oh. Wow, Xiao, you're good. Is it like from that tree? Or... The tree can write! Oh no.
There's a poem written on it. The Conqueror of Demons has truly amazing vision.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'd expect of someone who's 2,000 years old.
The Paimon Sea!
Xiao's older than me! Probably. I mean, it did say we adventured across the galaxies before reaching to that. I don't even know if that's true anymore. I can see that this is going to be a poem. It's going to be miserable to read. Probably. But, so, my estimate is that we're, like, at least, 500, like, 16, 17, something like that. But we could be much older than that, just because, it said that we traveled the universe beforehand. And I don't even know if that's true anymore, considering the Descenders thing and all that. Poem on the Fallen Leaf. The sky that night has blossomed with flowers. The stars that night hummed like bees. In search of nectar and of dreams, and we that night were as new as the dew. Under moonlight flowing like silk and honey, our words sweet as we sat by the spring. But I turned and left you alone, the poem in my heart left unspoken. And then, what the heck? Does that even rhyme? I mean, kind of? Whatever. The stars do not twinkle, the moon is ice cold, I hide it them neath the water, your tears fall and find them. Okay, so that's the crying thing, but who's gonna cry? I feel like Venti wrote this, since it's a fallen leaf, wind interacting with leaves, that kind of thing. Did not mean to do that. That kind of thing.
It sounds like the author is writing about the first time they met their true love.
Maybe it's not Venti?
Although the following lines suggest that they didn't end up together.
Why write a poem on a fallen leaf?
Okay, I understood none of that. I don't understand how you guys understood any of that.
The flowing waters are ruthless.
Okay, so the
They
guy
carry
cries,
leaves away
basically?
with the current. This poem would likely have vanished into the void had we not found it.
Oh, that's menacing.
It makes no sense to me.
Okay, so I feel like it was left there for a reason. Sometimes people write poems simply to express themselves.
That's true. I've heard Singcho say something similar before. When there's things that you're unable to say, or just never had the chance to say before it was too late, if it can be put on paper, it can be expressed as poetry.
Oh.
Is it kind of like wishing at a fountain? I used to do that sometimes when I was little.
That's adorable. You're still little, Diona.
So, that means that our mystery poet was probably hoping that someone would read it, right?
I mean, probably, but how did they find ink that wouldn't disappear? First of all, when writing on a leaf, leaves are very sensitive. How did you do that exactly? Second, how did the ink stay on the leaf?
You think?
How old is the leaf?
Should we
I have so many
write a poem in
questions.
reply?
And I think they think too much about all this.
But we don't know who wrote it. How can we reply?
Could be anywhere.
Why not go upstream?
Upstream? It's a lake?
Upstream? Why?
It's a lake?
The ink looks fresh. It can't have been written too long ago.
If it's fresh, how didn't it wipe away from the water?
This withered leaf floated down with the current. If we travel further upstream and drop a leaf into the same waters, it should be carried down past the original writer.
If the original writer is still even there.
Cool! Aw, this is so
Why don't we just follow the stream?
With a mystery person using poems on fallen leaves!
I mean, that's cute, no, but that's like a little troublesome.
But how do we make sure that
The
they'll receive
leaf.
it?
We can write extra copies and drop the leaves in different places. As they say, where there's a will, there's a way. Surely at least one of our Lees will find a path.
I mean, maybe?
Either way, it's our only option.
Then let's make like a tree and head upstream!
Alright. At that very interesting note, I'm a little confused because it's connected to the entire ocean. And this is like a lake, a large lake, but upstream means up, I guess? That somehow makes sense? I don't know. I'm gonna end the stream here and we'll pick this back up tomorrow where we'll figure out who wrote that poem, if anyone, what this ghost thing is. I originally thought it was Xiao, but now I'm not sure because obviously it wasn't Xiao since he joined our team. Whatever the case, I'm going to end the stream here and we'll pick this back up next time. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, night, or wherever you're on this crazy world, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye! And hopefully I'll have all of this situated so you don't have to see this every single time I end the stream, although trippy may be it. Bye!